Of the MyT Sports Podcast. As you can see, I am your host, one and only talented Taylor. It's another Fuego Day in the hottest city where you're gonna hear this all over. We got a big show for you guys. A big show for you guys. Stay tuned. We got the Christmas games we're gonna talk about for the NBA. Christmas is in 4 days. I still got stuff in my shopping cart. Christmas is in 4 days. Told you my phone has perfect comedic time and it never misses. The Knicks go 8 straight, so we're gonna go streaking with the Knicks. Wilson keep getting mauled. We're gonna talk about him and his shopping experience. We at Sharkey's where ladies drink free from 9 to 10. We have Thursday night football, week 16 coming up. We got the MyT trivia coming up at 10:37. You know what that's about. And don't forget October 4th, 2023, episode 500 of the MyT Sports Podcast. Everybody falls in love sometimes, and we about to start the show, so you can start to love. You know what we say here. It's always a blast on the MyT Sports Podcast. And welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only talent, El Idolo Deportivo Taylor. It is another Fuego Day in the hottest city in the world. We're coming at you live and direct from Sharkey's, which happens to be located in a little small town somewhere in the south of Florida, where we still got highs of 79. Lows of 67. Right now, current temperature is 72 degrees, and we still got the fan on because we outside and it's still hot. I apologize for wherever you at. You should have chosen.
She said we outside.
We outside. We should have chosen a better state. That's all I'm saying. For the weather, for the weather, but still, like La Playas and Putas, it don't get no better than that, folks. We got a big show for you guys today. We got a big show for you guys today. It is December 21st. We're 4 days away from Christmas, and man, we have the whole entire arsenal of sports lined up. Let's go ahead and get directly into it, because you know what we say here. Regardless of the time and regardless of the weather, it's always a blast in the MyT Sports Podcast. Hey, yo, Coach, help me out one time.
You play to win the game. Hello?
Now, we got a break from the norm, right? We got a little break from the norm. Normally, we start the podcast off with a little birthday celebration. We have a birthday party. We give a birthday shout out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we was on the air. Guess what happened this time? What happened to be one of the few times that lightning strikes twice. We had no birthdays yesterday. We had no birthdays today. So we got no birthday party. But you know what we do have? We have a Christmas party going on at Sharkey's. And if you guys know, in 5 minutes, ladies drink free. Right, in 5 minutes, ladies drink free. Because they drink free from 9 to 10. What? No, my trivia is at 10:30. Oh, it was I'm not part of that. I'm not even part of that. Right, 10:37, MyT trivia. Don't you guys forget. Right, 10:37, MyT trivia. 10:37, MyT trivia. For the people in the top row, 10:37, MyT trivia. Right, so we got no birthday celebrations to get into, right? So all we have is our first topic of the day. That's our MyT topic of the day. And can I tell you, I'm a little relieved, right? That my MyT topic of the day. Beer at though. Hey, when you go inside, can you remind Nandi about my beer?
Yeah. I got you, dog.
All right, appreciate it.
What kind of beer?
It was a Yingling.
Draft or bottle?
Draft. Bottle? Like, who drinks out of a bottle if they can help it? The only thing you're supposed to drink out of bottles is IPAs.
No. All the girls.
mean,
My wife,
yeah. I mean, not anymore. Not anymore. Like, not all girls drink out of bottlenecks anymore.
I know my wife.
You know what I mean? Like some of them now they drink out of soup bowls. Like I'm just saying though, it all depends.
No, I knew my wife for 17 years. And the 15th year we're together, she orders a beer and she gets it in the bottle. And the whole fucking table, my whole family, she goes, the only thing these things are good for is.
And you know what? That's a good wife and a good family.
Dude, she put the whole thing around. My mom was like this. What does that represent? My mom was like 70.
You know, shame on you.
Jamie's like, honey, you don't need to know.
What was going on back then?
She fucking was so mad when they bought that bottle. She was like, what the fuck? My wife, that's why she did it. She was like, this is all bottles made for.
Hey, you know what they say? You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life.
Oh, yeah, man.
And listen, to make sure we see what they have out for. That's, I mean, that's what it is. And it's good for everybody. Like, it has, because you guys know, like sperm, it has all of those nutrients in it that if you allow it to sit there and dry up for a little bit, it can actually work as a natural anti-aging cream and actually helps work to natural nutrients and moisturization to the face and to the body. Right? I'm just saying. So if you're not a swallow, at least take it to the face. Okay? That's all we're gonna say, yo. We gonna leave it like that, and we gonna get into our
MyT.
We're gonna get into our MyT topic of the day. Can I tell you how happy I am that my MyT topic of the day no longer revolves around Brittany Griner being locked up? But can I also say, as the day that she came home, right? As I said before, I was surprised she came home so early because I didn't think that she was a high enough commodity to start trading away freaking arms dealers, especially the most nefarious arms dealer ever. She ain't the best basketball player ever. Like I'm just saying, at least have her be the best basketball player ever, right? Or at least the best center ever, right? Like I love me some Brittany Griner. I wanted to see her home. I was over here saying like she might as well start coaching for the Russian team because I never thought that they were gonna trade the commodity that was necessary to bring her home. When she was held hostage, there was another operative that we had over there that we brought home right around the time that she had got locked up. He was there for 3 years, and he was an agent, actual beneficial to the United States government with real knowledge of shit. I normally don't just downgrade what athletes do, but all she fucking does is dribble a ball. I'm sorry here. I love the fact that she's home. Never thought it was gonna happen anytime soon. Makes me wonder about the spine of our president sometimes. But you know what I mean? It is arthritic and has osteoporosis and all kinds of stuff in it. So who knows how it's shaped up these days? Where is my beer? Next time I see Nandi in a non-public setting, you watch what happened, Nandi. You watch this later. Next time I see you in a non-public setting, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You wait and see. But let me talk about my Knicks. So normally I take a little trip, right? Normally I take a little trip. I go 305 to my city, but I go up and down the I-95. I don't know if I want to do all that today because I'm eventually going to talk Miami Heat. We eventually may talk Miami Dolphins, but right now, all I want to talk about are my New York Knicks, who are streaking. They are streaking. They have an 8-game winning streak right now. Longest winning streak in the. And would you mind? I ordered a Yingling some time ago, and it hasn't quite made its way out to me. Appreciate you. I'm trying to get this beer. So I want to take a shot. Actually, we got drinks. We got shots. Shots. What? You ain't gonna order 2 more shots? Listen, I don't know what it is about this place, but they got me back taking shots of Jameson. It's not a pretty sight. So you guys know what to do here, right? Before we get into anything serious in the podcast, right? Go up your joints, pack your bowls, right? Like pack your bombs, pack your steamrollers, your little one hitters. Take a gummy out, pour your tea, whatever you do. Just pour your shot or pour yourself a beer. Cheers. We got Christmas in a couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow's your last work day of the week before Christmas. Cheers. Let's have ourselves a good show. That's love. All right. So let's get into it, right? The New York Knicks currently have an 8-game winning streak. They have beat Chicago along the way. They beat Golden State last night. Now, granted, Golden State didn't have Stephen Curry, and they also didn't have Andrew Wiggins. I don't care. Because a win's a win. What's that new trend? A win's a win. A win's a win. Like you bagged the baddie, she broke your heart in 2 months. A win's a win, right? That's what they say. I don't know. That's really the win. It's not like you got played for 2 months, but you know. So the win's a win. New York Knicks currently 8-game winning streak. Like I said, they're taking out the likes of. They're taking the likes of Golden State Warriors. They beat Chicago. Obviously, they beat Detroit. But more importantly, they beaten the teams they're supposed to beat. Right? More important is that they beat the teams they're supposed to beat. Right? If the Golden State Warriors don't have Stephen Curry and don't have Andrew Wiggins, then you know what I expect? I expect you to beat them. I expect W. And you know what? New York Knicks, they came out there and they took care of business. Thank you so much. Whoa, Anna! You got 5 minutes?
No.
She was like, no, because we busy here at Short Incident Johnny. We outside and outside is good. And Friday Sports Podcast is outside at your. Hold on, I see some questions coming in. What's going on here? Oh, I'm about to talk about the Knicks right now. We're about to get directly into it. How do I feel about them? I feel good. I feel good, and it's. I finally feel like I'm not the crazy man on the stoop. Because for a while I was the only one defending Tom Thibodeau. You said like, because I was one of the few people that was looking at this realistically. I was one of the few people that had a constant reminder that Tom Thibodeau isn't doing a bad job. Like, can he do better in certain instances? Yeah, but who's perfect? If you let Miami Heat go, if you let Miami Heat fans go, right? You let Miami Heat fans tell it. This last game that they played, that broke their winning streak against Toronto, they're upset at Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra didn't feel like made the necessary adjustments early. They just kind of stayed in the. You know what? I can't help it. You know what? I guess it's just natural. If I'm gonna talk Knicks, I automatically talk Miami Heat with me. I think I can't help myself. So you know what? Since I can't help myself, we're gonna do a little 305 to my city. Comes. MyT 305 my city. Keep the pulse of the city. Where it's Knicks, Heat, and Nets and match. We talk about it, gonna go to track. It could be the Bills, Bucks, Jets, Jags, Giants, and Finns. Talk about it all. Our horses all go with Yankees, Marlins, Mets, and Rays. We talk about them all day, all day. You about to die on the I-95. You about to die on the I-95. You about to die on the I-95.
Whoa, he was tired.
So I really can't talk Knicks without talking because I have to remind you Knicks fans sometimes of what stability looks like. What an actually good franchise looks like.
Yeah,
The reason why I bring up Eric's whole shit. Appreciate you, brother. Love you. Sister, appreciate you. Love you.
You ended the last movie. That's killing the whole town.
Tell the little ones I said hello. Give them a big beer hug for me. Kiss on the forehead. Tell them Tio Chocolate Latte says what's up. It's almost impossible, but I do it to bring Knicks fans back to reality, right? I do it so that they can understand that you may be too harsh on them because Tom Thibodeau really is that dude for right now. He's the dude that you want. And the New York Knicks are on the pace, right? This is 6 out of their last 8 games. I think it's the last 6. Right? In their last 8 games where they've held opponents to under 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nope. But if we go to 8 games, right? Oh, sorry. Let's go all the way to 8 in this 8-game winning streak. In this 8-game winning streak, we have held opponents to under 100 points 5 different times. And one of those times it was only 102 points. Maybe it was 4. Did I miscount one? Indiana, Chicago, and Charlotte. That was it. We beat Cleveland, held them to 81. Beat Atlanta, held them to 89. Beat Charlotte, held them to 102. Beat Sacramento, held them to 99. Chicago, we went into overtime with them. Then we came back and held them to 91. Beat Indiana in a close game by 3, 109-106. Beat Golden State last night without Stephen Curry and Andrew Wiggins. Listen, I'll mention it. I'm not scared of it. I'm not going to wash over that. 132-94. I don't care who they don't have. But now, actually, no. I was about to say, like, these 2 players ain't worth like 40 points, but Stephen Curry is worth about a 40-point differential. He is. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I can be honest with myself. I'll be honest with you. Stephen Curry is worth about a 40-point differential. Like you like, because you talking about in the Garden too? Were we in the Garden? Yeah, we talking about in the Garden too. Yeah, you know, Stephen's gonna try to put on the show. We was in the black and orange jerseys. The Knicks just started out hot. We started out hot. We came directly out the game. It was balling. Now, first couple possessions a little shaky, but it's one of the things that we thought that we could possibly. I need this Knicks game out here. Ain't the Knicks on right now? They playing with my emotions. They really are. Okay, let me do something. Let me see if I can. Excuse me. Okay, Knicks are currently playing the Raptors. And the Raptors are a winnable team. The Raptors are 100% a team that you can beat. So, we're talking about 8-game winning streak. Right? We're talking about a 9-game winning streak. They have, after that, they have Chicago again. You're talking about a 10. The Knicks will be on a 10-game winning streak. It has been forever. And you know what's crazy as a Knicks fan? As a realistic Knicks fan, I still don't believe that this means that we'll even make a splash in the playoffs. This doesn't guarantee that we'll win our first round series. So, Knicks fans, enjoy this. Enjoy every win in the regular season. Enjoy every win streak we have. Enjoy our mid-3 averaging the same amount of points or more points than Miami Heat's big 3. You don't believe it, but go look it up. So, all it takes is 22 points per game, 22 and a half points per game from each person. They only average 66 points per game. Remember what kind of drop those guys had to take, but let's just look at the numbers. We know how dynamic and how, as an individual baller, right, how much gravitational pull and how spectacular they were, right? How deadly they were from an individual standpoint. So it doesn't quite equate the same. But sorry, I had to adjust my hat. Enjoy all of it, Knicks fans. Right? I don't. This isn't a time to complain. This isn't the time to be like, man. Well, I want to see. I want to. No. Enjoy it, because the truth of it is that if you only right now are restraining all of your emotions because you don't believe this is going to mean anything in the postseason, then you're shortchanging yourself. Be realistic with yourself. I'm gonna tell you now. I still don't think we're gonna get this 10-game winning streak. Still does not mean to me, oh, Knicks making up the first round. Still does not even mean to me, oh, Knicks are not in the play-in tournament. That means nothing to me. Because remember, realistically, in our division is Boston, Philly, and Brooklyn. Still, while we have the same amount of talent as Toronto. We have a better record there. We are bona fiably, right? 100%. Lock it in, stamp it in. Like, we are 100% bona fiably the fourth best team in our division alone. Just in our division. So let's say that even we had a good enough record, right? That only the number one seed for the South, the number one seed for the Midwest is better than us. That puts us right at 6. Right at 6. Any one of those divisions produce 2 teams better than us, we're in the play-in tournament. That's reality. That's the reality that we need to live in. Now, if something incredible happens, right, and the New York Knicks get to like a 3 seed or 4 seed, become the second best team in their division, division, then maybe I may believe something different. But right now, even with this 10-game win streak, in all reality, we're still a bona fide 6-7 seed. If we are at our best, expect Brooklyn to be better. Expect Philly to be better. Expect Boston to be better. But I'm going to tell you this, though. If you play Philly, or if you play Brooklyn, if you play Philly, you can probably beat them. So it all depends, right? It all depends, like, exactly where you're at with it. If I'm seeing this correctly, the New York Knicks are currently up 77. I shouldn't even be looking at the scores. I can't watch it. I shouldn't even be looking. I need a lifeline. I really do. Like, oh yes, I do. I need a lifeline because I need the Knicks game on over here. Like, this is like, you guys gonna see this team. Like, you guys see this team. I need a TV. There's a TV over here, and I need that sucker because I need the Knicks game on over here. Like, I really do. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Hold on, I'm gonna text somebody on the show while I'm potting. What is going on here? Somebody is normally here by now. I don't see them. Maybe they're out of town. I had to send a little memo like, hey, yo, where the fuck you at? Without saying where the fuck you at. Hope you guys are enjoying. And if you guys didn't realize it, it is officially after 9 o'clock, and ladies drink free. Ladies, officially, you drink free from now until 10 p.m. Knicks had a great game against Golden State Warriors. They had to get. See, this is one of those games that, to be honest with you, you look at it and you say to yourself, you should win. You should take. Thank God for taking care of business, but you have to understand, the Knicks weren't always a team that took care of business. The Knicks were the team that, even with Stephen Curry gone, we will blow this opportunity and find a way to lose this. Look really good early and then blow it late. This is one of those few times, and it's been. And listen, chalking up to Tom Thibodeau, chalking to this team, I'm buying it. Chalking up to Tom Thibodeau trying 82 different lineups in the first 30 games of the season. And realizing eventually what works. How many teams you know really want to go to 13 people? They can. You know what that means now? Hey Cam, if you get an opportunity to go on the team out, show us. You know what I mean? Hey, we're playing Chicago. Chicago. We're blowing the Bulls out. Derrick Rose, come off the bench, get a standing O. A full blown standing O.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a drink or I don't know what it is, but I don't think I'll take that. Okay.
So this is all part of Tom Thibodeau. The fact that we are now beating teams that we're supposed to beat. Like we're supposed to beat Charlotte, we beat them. We're supposed to compete with Atlanta, we blow them out. We're supposed to compete possibly with in Knicks' eyes, right? In Cleveland Cavaliers' eyes, they're supposed to beat us. We shouldn't compete with them. I just got a response from Bree. Families in town. Like that's love. That's love is love. Love is love. Love. Love is love. Love. Love is love. Love. Stay MyT. That's what that means. Like if you watching, Bree. Like if you watching for real. Like I just told you exactly like how that message translates. Like, in case you want like, what the fuck does this mean? That means love is love. Love is love. Love. Extra flex right there. Somewhere. But that means love is love. Love is love. Love is love. Love is love. Love. Stay MyT. That's exactly what that means. Now let's continue. The fact that the New York Knicks are beating these teams, competing with these teams. This is all Tom Thibodeau. And I know what you're saying that, listen, Tom Thibodeau's big for a foundation, okay? Keep the foundation. Why break up the foundation? What do you have against consistency? And that's my thing, because as soon as you're like, oh, we're winning now, let's go. How do you know the next coach is the coach that can get this kind of result out of this team? Because one of the major things he does here is hold players accountable. You can never forget that. It isn't just putting guys on the court and see they can score 20-something points. No, it's holding them accountable. Making sure that they act a certain way on and off the court. Making sure they play a certain way on the court. Play defense. These things matter. And and believe it or not, whatever the New York Knicks used to be, that identity has been wiped away. It is slowly being erased off the chalkboard. Right now, it's just been erased. We haven't taken like a wet alcohol swab and completely cleared it. So you can still kind of see shadows of it, right? You can still see remnants of it and lingering. And what you want to make sure that you can clear that completely. You don't want any bit of it lingering. New York Knicks are doing great so far, right? Like, not just good. They're doing great so far, and it's early. And if you're a Knicks fan, and you know this is when you want to do good early. See, you understand? I would be more upset if we're closer to 500, that if we're below 500 or closer to 500, we're struggling around this time because we all know this is supposed to be the light part of our schedule. As a New Yorker, right? As a Knicks fan, as a Lakers fan, as a Heat fan, who else is out there? Right? You guys know that the early part of your season is fluff. We know this, right? And don't forget that the phone lines are open. Anyone that's ready to call into the show. If you want to call into the show, remember there's only two ways to call into the show: through the Podbean app, and then I also make exceptions for Instagram as well. The only two ways to call into the show, if you'd like to call into the show and be a part of the conversation. If not, then continue to do what you're doing and just keep going, comment and hitting me up in the comments, and I will address all of you. I'll address all of them. Just make sure we put them in there. Right? This is yo, big show. Not the wrestler, big show. You know that big tune, big pot. You know, it's crazy because I feel like I've been defending Tom Thibodeau since year one, right? Because it's been since year one that I've said in year 4, I want Tom Thibodeau extended out to year 10. And I'm going to stand on that because that's a foundation. That's an organization that has an identity. That's going to be an organization that for 10 years, when you go there, you know what to expect. And it's going to be 10 years of players playing hard, players being held accountable, not worrying about hearing about them in the news or in the media until after they're retired and no longer a Knick. Jason Kidd, Lars Stoudemire, Terry Fisher. That's what happened when he was a Knick coach. See, you understand? Be easy on Tibbs. Because what happens is that the moment you taste that sweet nectar, you completely forget what bad times used to look like. And I all too remember what bad times look like. Can times get better? They probably can. But let the foundation settle on things being good and consistent. Then let's see what happens after that. No, I constantly tell you guys as much as I admire how their organization has found stability. Ultimately, as much as you want a championship, you want stability. Organizations really don't owe us championships. What they owe us is a competitive product, a winning product. Winning doesn't mean championship. Winning just means coming in it. So you understand like what I say when I talk about, and I mention all the time the Miami Heat, the Utah Jazz, the Denver Nuggets, the Portland Trailblazers, right? These teams don't come on Tuesdays, which means I can't do nothing on Mondays. Like these teams don't have. These teams don't win championships, but they're always just there. And I'm listen. And I'm saying before, I'll say it some more. Knicks fans, over the last 2 decades, we would have loved to have been the Denver Nuggets, the Utah Jazz, the Portland Trailblazers, the Miami Heat. You'd have loved to have been them. It's because of their stability of constantly, even when their star player decided to leave and go to a better market, they reset easily within a couple of years. They scout correctly. They get the player that they're supposed to get. They develop properly. Develop the players that they have. And next thing you know, they're right back in the playoffs. Listen, the Knicks really have solved the majority of their past problems. They have a good head coach, right? They have now what is the beginning of a culture. They have an identity. They have a respectable coach. They have a point guard. They've developed players to be better. Now, sometimes it gets clouded because you look at number 3 pick RJ Barrett and he's so hyper focused there that you don't realize that Mitchell Robinson couldn't even play when we had him as a rookie. His first 2 years, he barely could stay on the court. Now he's one of the best defenders in the league. He's one of the black holes in the league. He's one of the all-time highest shooting percentages in league history. You know what? So he's completely transformed himself. We've seen Deuce McBride go from getting no minutes, being in the G League, to being now an intricate person off the bench. Emmanuel quickly not getting playing time to now getting Obi Toppin's not getting. The guys that bought in have gotten time. And the guys that didn't get it, they don't get it. As much as you love them, you may like them, you may want to support them. Oh,
why does everything have to be so fucking stupid? Dude, it's like you go, hey, you want to go watch a horror movie? Like, oh, you're a little bitch. You know what I mean?
the Knicks winning streak just.
That's not like it's an issue, you know. All this shit.
I blame Tom Thibodeau. He has no clue what the fuck he's doing. Every single I'm joking. I'm 100% joking. Oh, wait a minute. It's not over. See? No. Okay. That said end of regulation a second ago. It really did. Okay, maybe end of game would have been better. Listen, I'm looking at. I have a little pin. I can't see it by quarter. All I have is the score. And I really thought that the Toronto Raptors had beat the New York Knicks 87-80. I was like, damn it. This is that time, Knicks fans. Let's see if the New York Knicks can keep up their winning streak. And not just their winning streak, the pattern, the streak and the pattern of opponents up to under 100 points. Toronto currently right now has 87 points. That means they only need 13 points to get to 100. Which means that if they are held to under 100 points, you know what kind of defense the Knicks put on. It's currently now 85-87. Is that my boy Josh? Is that Josh? Yeah. What's going on, Pippin? You know what's funny? I can't see shit, but that looked like your silhouette. This is what happens when you know motherfuckers over a decade. What's going on, Pippin?
Good. I ain't doing the podcast. I see you. I have big lights.
No, we do. I'm wilding the spotlight. We get back on
I
camera.
want to jump in the spotlight, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
Listen, you can if you want to. Come around anytime you want. Listen, it's always open. It's an open format over here. Everything's Gucci. How's you? How you doing? How the family? How's business?
Everybody good. I'm about to leave tomorrow night. I'm leaving to Tennessee, North Carolina, sledding, and
Shit.
Good shit.
Not Denver? Not Colorado?
No, we're going to
You said Tennessee?
North Carolina.
To skate to.
They got like a skate park out there.
Oh,
like certain shit. Like we went to PA last year. Now we're going to North Carolina. It's closer. It's not so far to drive.
Okay.
They got like a ski slope out there, like big shit. So that's
Bet. I got family in Carolina. They come down here. I have not been back to Carolina since I've left that motherfucker. Before the Carolina. I just been love is love. For the people that are staying, I have a trivia segment at 10:37. These are my prizes. If you want to be in my trivia segment, these are the prizes. Those are my prizes.
God, I love you.
10:37. I do Wednesday. I have a trivia segment every single Wednesday. During my trivia segment, that's the prize if you win. 10:37. Let me know. We'll be here. That's why I tell you guys. I don't mention what my prize is, but I tell you the prize is worth it. And once you get the prize once, or you see the prize, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna stay for trivia. I think I'm gonna stay for trivia. Oh yeah, we everywhere. Yeah. If you want to follow, there's the QR code or anywhere, but yeah, right on YouTube, Twitch, and every other regular social media platform. You know what? And since we're talking about everything that we're doing right now, let's go ahead and bring in our sponsor real quick. Because the podcast is brought to you by Blue Chew. What is Blue Chew? Blue Chew just happens to be a little blue pill that can get you back your thrill. All you gotta do is open up a pack and head straight to the sack. Just a few chews before you do. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. For a very low cost, you can beat it up like a boss, and she will love how you come through like a champ when you Blue Chew in advance. And if you use my promo code of GSSS, that's Golf Sierra, you'll be able to get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Yeah, that's for the free. Yes, only thing you do is pay for shipping and handling. And when it comes to Blue Chew, listen, there's only two things that you got to worry about. You chew it and you do it. How you do it is up to you. You want to get your Lionel Richie on and do that shit all night long? That's up to you. You want to be like LL Cool J and doing it, well? It's up to you. Blue Chew is only two directions. You chew it and you do it. I know you're saying to yourself, I don't need Blue Chew. I know you don't need Blue Chew. You want Blue Chew. Listen, you've been drinking all night. You suffer from whiskey stick? Blue Chew. You understand? You're a 6-rounder. You want to go 12 rounds? Blue Chew. Listen, it's not what you need. It's what you want. You've been talking shit in her DMs all like for the last 2 months. Blue Chew. Do everything you said you was gonna do in the Blue Chews with no breaks intended. Chew it and do it, and do it and do it and do it and do it. Make sure you drink water. You know, it's one of them times you're gonna need Gatorade at the side of the bed. Like, you keep that whole entire 2-liter bag at the side of the bed. It's gonna be one of those days. The day that you take Blue Chew, make sure you keep that liter of water at the side of the bed. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need all of it. Let's get back into my Knicks. Let me get back directly into my Knicks. So, and listen, I'm gonna make sure what's going on. We popping bottles. We always see you. I appreciate you. I always see you popping up on the podcast. Popping bottles, popping on the podcast. Listen, they popping bottles. We popping podcasts. We popping all over the pop. Hey girl, you hungry? I love butter stuff. Butternuts, buttercups. Oh, that's YouTube. What the hell? How you doing?
Christmas party.
What's that? I know it's a Christmas party. I can still be surprised by beauty. Got a Christmas party going on here at Sharkey's Women. Ladies will drink 3, night to 10. We got DJ Rob inside. He's playing Myra Carey. We got MyT trivia coming up in just 1 hour and 1 minute. We have MyT trivia coming up in 1 hour and 1 minute. How you guys going over there in the back right table? Raphael, I see you. What's going on, people? You gonna sneak by me and shit? How you guys doing over there at the round table? We see you. How you doing? It's good. Very good. I was thinking, what shirt is that? That's a band. Fuck. Pink Floyd. There we go. Pink Floyd. Like, that's not the colors of the rainbow. That's not trying to teach me a lesson. I know that's a band to me. I still can't remember who the fuck that was. So, I've never actively listened to a Pink Floyd album. I haven't. Music's are in a good spot. Knicks fans, you should be you're in a good spot. And I feel like all of these teams that are in our situation probably feel like this, right? I feel like Utah Jazz feel like this at times. Miami Heat has felt like this at a point in time, right? Like and different teams where you feel like not only do we feel like we have good starters, but we have a good bench and we have depth and we have really good strong players. And listen, because they're our players, we probably cling on to them a little bit more than we should. But they don't. But yo, they do represent us. I'm off the market. Somebody has gotten into the eggnog. So where's the Hennessy eggnog at? Where is the Hennessy eggnog?
I finally got my guys. Finally got my size salad shirt.
Where is the Hennessy and sour diesel infused eggnog? Excuse me, sir. Sir, Mr. Chef. Chef, sir. Mr. Inspector Death, Raekwon the chef, you got Ghostface Killer, and where is the Hennessy and sour diesel infused eggnog?
No.
Make sure you send
They don't say. I know back then, boss.
You left it up to the new guy? Don't tell me you left it up to the new guy.
I was like, I gotta take a picture.
Listen, we outside and we having a blast on the MyT Sports podcast. Let's continue. Right, we have so much depth as a New York Knicks team right now, right? Where Tom Thibodeau was able to go from a 12-man rotation, 11-man rotation, dwindle it down to 9, and still have fans upset that they're not playing other people. That's depth, believe it or not, because the people that were playing are doing great for us. Hartenstein is doing great for us. Sim's doing great for us. Obi's doing great for us, even though he's injured right now. Oh my God. You've seen the maturation of Emmanuel quickly. You've seen him not his maturation, right? But you realize he took his offseason seriously. To the weight room, put on right, but not just irresponsible weight, like good, responsible, flexible, functional weight. That he's able now to take on defenders, bigger point guards, even some small shooting guards. Not get blasted out of plays anymore. Not get pushed around on defense. Pushed around on offense. While holding your own on defense. You're seeing all of the little pieces come together. I mentioned this on Monday's show. This is a point where you're gonna complain, nitpick properly, right? Like that's really what it is. You gotta nitpick productively. Like you can't just be nitpicking for no reason, right? It's complaining to be complaining because that's what New Yorkers do. Sometimes you guys complain. What's going on, Pippin? How you doing? What's going on, Pippin? You can't nitpick for no reason. You gotta nitpick for productivity. Like on Monday's show, I talked about Mitchell Robinson has been a defensive anchor for the Knicks, which is great. I would like him to be a defensive leader. Now, I would like to see him get more vocal on defense, become a defensive quarterback, a la what Tyson Chandler used to be for us, Marcus Camby used to be for us, right? Understand like, hey, stay with your man. Pushing guys sometimes into position. And letting them know, like, hey, I got this.
Oh my God.
Letting them know where the help is coming from, where the rest of the defense is coming. Rich!
We got a buffet if you're hungry. We're having a Christmas party. You're part of the family, right?
Yes.
Why don't you come get some food?
I'll run a commercial pretty soon, in about 19 minutes, and I'll come get some food.
If there's any left, it's getting cold. Come get yourself some food.
All right, so you guys heard. I guess I'm running a commercial early.
Get yourself something to eat.
Yeah, Tyler, bro, we got tomahawks, we got New York strip, we got big mac and cheese.
You want to come talk for the next 5 minutes?
What you want me to talk about? Hit him with the BRB.
What do you know? What sport do you know the most about that you can talk about? What do you know the most about that you can talk about? And if there's not a sport that you can talk about, what topic do you think you can gab about for the next 360 seconds?
Or I can just go make you a play.
Huh?
Or I can just go make you a play.
You do that for me? Then I guess that would be.
You get a slide then. I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt the podcast.
Huh?
You talking about that play? I'm over here like, yo, he's about to go in there.
Listen, because listen.
Stuff peppers.
Regardless of what, there's nothing with carrots. I'm allergic to carrots. Nothing with carrots.
Ain't got no carrots.
Okay, we good there. Listen, what's going to end up happening? For 5 minutes, there's still going to be some kind of interruption because for the first, once I get that plate, for the first 5 minutes, they gonna see me in here. Yo, this New York strip is bad as fuck. Yo, I don't know who the fuck made this macaroni, but somebody's grandma gave him this recipe. Somebody's grandma gave him that recipe. Yeah, yo, the potato salad don't got no raisins in. I can fuck with this. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we. Oh shit. And I mean that literally. I'm about to have a oh shit afterwards. I'm gonna go home 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna have one of those machine gun funks, baby. Y'all remember that Biggie song, Machine Gun Funk, baby? That's what I call it when you have one of those machine gun funk.
I don't know. That much you might be it might be a record.
I'm not gonna shy away from it either. Listen, I'm gonna take on that challenge like I've taken on every challenge in my life. I'm gonna take it on head on and butt naked.
Bro, listen, Alex. Yo, listen, this is a true story, and he can attest to it.
Talk to me,
bro. When we worked at Bonus, bro. Early in the morning, bro. Back shit. I was doing strip naked. I hang our pants and everything over the stall. Am I lying?
Listen,
am I lying? Bro, one day they took my clothes. It was that, and they took my clothes. So I walked out like this. Y'all didn't even let my clothes back. Like, bro, shit. Like,
that's
you gotta work for you. You don't want to be still like it.
Listen, I'm one of those people too. If I ever had to, so
at home,
me too. Yeah, no, because I'm the same way too. Like, I gotta go. Listen, I'll be the person that to the stall, and if you don't have a hang-up rack, I can't use this stall. Like, it doesn't happen often, but if I gotta go, and I'm hanging.
No, if I'm out, I switch my mind into jail mode.
Oh.
We ain't shit. we ain't shit till we get back home.
Because normally it doesn't happen, but every once in a while you're at the office and you gotta go. Some office tricks. When you gotta go in the office, you never go to the bathroom on your floor. You go to somebody else's floor to use their bathroom. Take your. That's rule number 1. It is, and I am bona fidely like I gotta hate. You know, it's sort of progressively.
I'm gonna go make you this plate.
I appreciate you, business. Love is love is love. And listen, I was about to have him here on the pod for real. But you guys are about to hear 5 minutes worth of commercials. Nobody wants that. Like 5 minutes worth of commercials is gonna happen in here eventually somewhere. Like they'll break whatever streaming platform they're gonna break it up somewhere. They're gonna do something, whether it's Pandora or it's TuneIn or it's iTunes or Spotify, like wherever you listen to Google Podcasts, like they'll end up doing a commercial in there regularly just by themselves. So I don't need to give you guys 5 minutes of commercial at all. But let's roll out and let's roll this back in. Let's get back into the sport. New York Knicks, right? Still talking about my New York Knicks here. And New York Knicks haven't just won 8 straight so far, and they're losing right now to Toronto. Right? They're in jeopardy of it. I feel like that chick. Like, bruh. Y'all know what video I'm talking about? I feel like I know what video you're talking about. But that chick, she's in that interview, and then her don't be there. Like that, that's how I felt about it. That's exactly how I felt about it. Like I'm looking at the video and I'm like, yo, wait a minute, why isn't my head sparkling? Listen, for you people that are just listening, this is why I tell you, you gotta watch too. You have to watch. Eventually you have to head to YouTube and watch. Because just listening ain't gonna do it justice. Just listening ain't gonna do it justice of all of the things that happen while we're live on the Mighty Sports Podcast. It's always a blast on the Mighty Sports Podcast. Pippin, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have no clue.
You can't hide it like that.
Oh, shit. Guys, hold on. This
You guys talking about the cold shit in the bed?
is the plate. Y'all see that? See that? Like, show me I don't spill that motherfucker. Like, god damn. Like, y'all see that? Like, I'm about to. I haven't even gotten to the. Actually, I haven't gotten to the coach shit in the bed.
102 years NFL. That's the biggest fucking company.
But you know what though? It's
That's the biggest joke. The biggest joke is Patriots.
listen.
Same thing you doing over there.
It's to be expected
Is that a
when you
bigger
have
thing?
Matt Ryan as your quarterback.
Well, also we got no playoff hopes.
Matt
So
Ryan.
which one chokes the most? Patriots or the Colts? Colts. Patriots got some like playoff bound in their heads. Colts, we don't get shit.
My boy Johnny West can handle it for the 360 any day.
He could have done it. He would have
I'm the one that
He would have been the one. He would have been the one.
Yes, sir. We got
Yeah, they got me switching up because we were getting.
You got that coma on a plate.
I do. Yo, for real, bro, I do have a coma on the plate. Yo, so that's good.
Inside, we can grab as many as we need from the side.
Okay. Thank you, Pippin.
And take one of these chips. We got another chair right here.
All right, so let's get back to it. So, you Knicks have depth. You have players that you love. You've seen players develop. That's all coaching staff. That's all this coaching regime. And the point guard that you were wondering if he was worth that kind of money, point that you were worried about paying, that you weren't sure about, he's 100% taking on the leadership role of his team. And Jalen Brunson, as All-Star voting is officially now open for the NBA, he may be coming. He may be voting as an All-Star. Think about the point guards in the East right now, right? Think about who they are. So, are the guards in the East? He can easily make it. And if he's not one of the guys that make it because of voting, because you can talk about voting for popularity, right? Even though he's in New York, I can still see Lonzo Ball getting a certain amount of votes, I mean, he won't be deserving of the starting spot. You can see Kyrie Irving getting a certain amount of votes. Even I'm not quite sure how his image. Yo, this. Cheers.
Cheers, yes. Oh, is that Nikki? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good. How you doing? Cheers to all of you.
No, I'm distracted. So, right, outside of a few individuals that if you think about, like, there's not a lot of guards in the East that you can say that you may want to put ahead of Jalen Brunson. But if he doesn't get voted in by the fans, he's definitely going to get a coaching role. And he's definitely going to be one of those guys. He's definitely going to be one of those guys. And his productivity so far is warranted it. That he's going to get an all-star pick. Yeah. If he doesn't get it from the fans, he's going to get it from the coaches. But you have to be happy with what he's done from a leadership position, because he is 100% taken whatever leadership role that Julius Randle had, and he's replaced it with his own. Julius Randle is no longer the leader of this team, which is a good thing, because Julius Randle is a bad leader. What Julius Randle is a really good follower. He's a heck of a follower. He's a great spear part. Like look at him now. Like he's a fantastic follower. So the Knicks fans, and I know if there's any of you guys still lingering that don't know about Jalen, I really have concern about it because they really shouldn't be, right? I'm pretty sure by now, anybody that had concern or didn't know about Jalen Brunson, that you turned, that he's converted you by now. And if you're waiting for a championship to be converted, then he's never going to convert you. What you can realistically ask for is a playoff win. What you can realistically ask for is maybe even a playoff series win. Not this year. If you get it this year, then yeah, you're gonna have to cut him all of this out. That guarantee is gonna be because he's putting up 32 points per game.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Hey, it's been a while since I've seen fucked up Johnny. I was gonna wait another 7 minutes to get all this food. So be happy next week. It's a minute and 36 seconds left to go. New York Knicks are currently down 102, 107 Toronto. Now, Knicks fans, we get lucky, right? Because the New York Knicks are also part of the Christmas. Our opponent, not so lucky. Not so lucky for us because it's definitely it's gonna be a test. It's definitely gonna be a test. Before we even get into them, right? Before we get into that, we play Chicago on Friday. So Chicago has been one of the teams like Detroit was for us early, where every time that we had a bad loss, all we needed to do was play Detroit and we bounced right back. Chicago has been a good bounce back team for us. So if for some reason we don't pull this win out in Toronto, which I believe that we still will, Chicago's a good team to have, especially before going and play Philly. Because that Christmas Day on Philly, or that Christmas game against Philly, that's going to be tough. But it's going to be one of those games. It's going to rain. It's going to be one of those games that if they win, these are statement wins. Because these are the games that we're not supposed to win. So now, if you're a Knicks organization, Knicks organization, right? And we're now beating the teams that we're supposed to beat. And if we now start beating the teams that we're not supposed to beat, we already started doing that a little bit. That Knicks is a true contender. Or not championship contender, but a true playoff problem. But for right now, 6th, 7th spot is reality. Because remember, in our division alone, it's still Boston, it's still Philly, and it's still Brooklyn. Let's see what we do against Philly. Let's see what Brooklyn continues to do ahead of us. If we manage to pass it this season, that's more likely how you're going to be able to judge success. So those three teams supposed to be better than us. Us leapfrogging any one of them is a successful season. Listen,
Is this live, bro?
Oh, can I, yo.
Why do you want to come on? Is there a particular reason? Right? So took somebody's heart.
All right, let's go.
Hey, we have a trivia segment going on like in 40 minutes. 10:37 trivia.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I know.
Fucker.
Is that?
Go say it.
What's where you going?
Let's talk sports. Let's talk sports.
We gotta come in.
Is that? What's going on, brethren?
We have Antino puto.
Whoa, don't do that shit again. What are you doing?
Let's say,
Argentina, fuck everybody else. He's giving a shout out to Argentina for winning the World Cup.
So who you calling puto?
Everybody else.
Okay, come on. Come celebrate your World Cup. Come celebrate your World Cup. Come on.
I'm from Trinidad, you know.
Yeah, I see it. You see me?
Yeah, I see it.
You see me? All right. Number one sports podcast in Broward County. Don't forget that. We got Pops coming on. Oh, nope. No, maybe not. He made a detour. I thought he was coming on.
He goes for the big shit.
Tell you, this is what happens otherwise, but Merry Christmas to you guys, man. You guys enjoy your holidays.
You gotta say.
But we're here.
You gotta go on.
Hey,
He's gotta say it. He's gotta say it.
we're talking first, though. Wait, we're going to take the podcasters.
You gotta be
now, puto,
vamos, guacho.
This is for you.
I do my show here live every Wednesday. All right.
Hey, Pops is coming on.
We got Pops. Listen, Argentina's here. Argentina's in the. Yo, we got Argentina in the building. Argentina's out here to celebrate. They want people to know they won their World Cup. Tell them, Pops. Tell them, Pops. Yo, tell them, Pops. They see you. They see you.
Hey, shout out Argentina.
That boy is a bad boy. You
Yes,
know what?
sir.
When I say bad boy, he's a good boy. He was a good. And you know, in life, I just really me. Something because
Imran Tings. Imran, yo, Bridget, tell me again. Who run things?
this.
Messi run things.
Yes.
Messi run things. His blood clot pussy on. You know what I said? Messi run his blood clot pussy on. All the entire world comes up. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? 3 blood clots going out again. 3 Bridget, count them up. 1, 2, 3 blood clot goals. Penalty kick, nothing. Put it to the tees. You saw that celebration? 4 million people. 4 million. Yo, we'll never get that in the States. It don't matter it don't matter how many times the United States win. We will never have that experience. That is special. I'm so special. I'm so special. So special. So special. That's me wrong, but that's it. I'm special. That's it. I go on there. Big tool. I go on there. Yo, big tool. I go on there.
Yo, respect, brother.
Respect.
Oh my God.
Yo, it's a celebration. It's always a blast on the MyT Sports Podcast. I keep telling you, that's why you gotta catch the show live. That's why you gotta catch the show live. Listen, we got the Bluetooth system up there. Hope you guys saw all that. Oh man. Listen, man, I'm a roll up and I'm a roll out. I think we've done enough Knicks talk for the day, right? I think I've oversaturated the Knicks, and the Knicks have officially lost. So their 8-game win streak is over.
And do they like work out or is it like?
Isn't it?
Because sometimes I see some high school kids at the gym just and I'm just like, bro,
Like inside.
like walking around.
They lose to Toronto. 113, 106.
It's trying to be.
That's some goal of motivation out here. But you know what, though? That's why I said it's good to have Chicago coming up on the next game, because with Chicago coming up next, they're a good team to play for us so far. We've had their number. We beat them twice already in Chicago. Now they come back to New York. This could be a 3-game homestand for us. And you know what, though? Also, don't just be happy with the winning streak. Be happy with them also finally find a way to start winning at home. Be happy with them playing their 90s style, as you want to call it, 90s styles basketball. Even though Tom Thibodeau wasn't coaching really in the 90s, he was coaching in the 2000s. Tom Thibodeau was coaching Chicago against LeBron James. It's Tom Thibodeau style basketball. It revolves around defense first. But believe it or not, this kind of basketball is also Pat Riley kind of basketball, which is also Jim Buss kind of basketball, which is Lakers kind of basketball. It starts on one end and progressively gets to the next. It's all about a mindful philosophy and building that culture. Now let's stick with them. They've been doing their thing. They have been doing their thing. We're gonna talk. Let's talk about them now. Let's talk about it now, because since we're still talking about basketball, we have the Christmas games lined up for you guys. All right, hold on. Let me get a little music for that one, right? Yeah, give me that one. Nah, you don't want to write that. Okay, fine. We have the Christmas Day. We have the Christmas games coming. Christmas Day games coming up, and as you know, the New York Knicks are part of this, and the New York Knicks are generally always part of this because of the market, and we're generally always part of the noon. Every once in a while, maybe the 3:00 game. And I don't know how some individuals look at it. If they look at it as a slight to get the 3:00 game or not, or the noon game. I love it for me as a Knicks fan. I get my game first out the way, and I can go about my day. I don't have to watch shit else if I don't feel like I don't have to watch shit else if I don't have to. Right? But not only that, as a fan, you're kind of used to this, right? As a Knicks fan, you become accustomed to playing at noon, because there's a lot of I don't know about the rest of you guys, because I really haven't paid attention to
And then Tracy was just like, get out.
a lot of other teams' Sunday schedule, even Saturday schedule. As much as I paid attention to probably the Knicks and the Lakers when it comes to those two teams, but as a Knicks fan, I feel like we always have Sunday matinees. From very early in the season, we're very used to playing at noon, and it should be a decent political league that's used to playing in New York around noon.
Yeah.
Or know that, hey, you know what? A decent amount of my games in New York, or there's always a game that if you play in New York, it's going to be around noon if you've been in the league for a certain amount of time. So I love that schedule. New York Knicks, they play the Philadelphia 76ers. Philly's going to be coming to New York to try to play the Knicks. Now, as I told you, the New York Knicks, they just had losing their 8-game winning streak. So right now, depending on what happens, depending on what happens with this Chicago combo game coming up. The New York Knicks are either going to be on a 1-game winning streak or a 2-game winning streak, or Knicks going to bounce back. And they lost against Toronto, or they've been on a 2-game losing streak.
And we were all outside, and I literally just hopped in the car and we did.
So to start off the Christmas Day game, we have Philly going against the.
Out of nowhere, I'm like,
It's not really the vibe for that. Why are you doing it like that? At 2:30, Lakers versus Dallas, and there was a game where I was talking about, like, Dallas probably used to. I haven't really ever paid attention to that, but the Lakers are. The Lakers are used to this kind of basically 1:30 kind of schedule, 2:30 kind of schedule. Actually, what am I saying? This is 2:30 for that. I got down to 14:30. That's 2:30, not 4:30. So we're talking about, yeah, they're used to a 1 o'clock game, a noonish game. And they've been in the spot before as well. I'm gonna have to start looking at. Hey, I'm gonna start looking at some other teams. Some other teams Saturday and weekend schedules, because that always makes me wonder, like, does Golden State not have a lot of that games? Does Boston not have that games? Milwaukee? It makes me wonder if these other teams out here that have not only been thriving for some time, but also some of the ones that have also some legacy and history to them. Yes, like not like Boston, when they're not just winning, but they also have a history. Golden State with their winning, Phoenix with their recent winning, Dallas a little bit of both by now, Texas and winning. If they also have a lot of matinee games, like I know the Lakers do for sure. We have the Lakers taking on Dallas, and this should definitely be a game that the Dallas Mavericks. You can't get me to tell the truth on this Knicks right on that Knicks and Philly. The Knicks could beat Philly. They could. Will they? I don't know, but they can. They're at home. I'm not quite sure what Philly's health status is going to be, but I'm going to function under the assumption that every player that can make it is going to be there. And
that was Hannah's birthday.
This includes your big star.
I don't know if you were with us.
This includes James Harden. This includes Joel Embiid.
27. For the fireworks shit. July. And then when we came back to the house, they all.
This includes Maxi Tobias. Maxi and Tobias, not Maxi Tobias. Maxi there, Tobias.
Yeah.
This involves all of them.
Yes, they did.
Unless you're really injured,
I've gotten pulled over.
right? Like injured, not hurt, but injured. I generally expect players to play on the Christmas Day game. It could just be me, but I really do expect most teams to want to play on Christmas Day, or most players to want to play on Christmas Day, right? It just kind of makes sense. And I know that, you're thinking, most people have found ways to try to they can watch their teams or watch this or watch that. Well, what about the people that can't? Sometimes we like to look at so many things from even like our mid-level perception, where you're like, oh, my self in this mid status. Like, no. You put yourself in your worst time ever. How would you have been able to watch these games? Wasn't on some regular television? Right, so
That's right
I
now.
actually really like
When you get the opportunity, so you want to see it. And then, and we're just thinking about the United States at times, right? We're not even thinking about the other countries and what they do.
Nicole and I have scenarios of hours.
Speaking of it,
Now,
Hey, I said that was summer.
can I tell you how I made with the NBA app this year? Like, really and seriously disappointed.
days, we text
Back when that app used to cost $35 or $34 a month, $40 a month, versus what it costs now, $14.99 a month. At least I didn't have to worry about so many lags and glitches and pauses. Whatever's going on now, or whatever they switch over to now, the app is almost not even worth $14.99, to be honest with you. There are way too many glitches. Right? There are way too many issues with it. And that has to get better. I'm hoping there was something new that I'm hoping there was a new streaming platform or service or something like that they were trying this year. Right? And they have to finish them out for the whole year. I'm really hoping that's the case.
Hey, y'all listen, Johnny.
Right? Because if not, then next year, I'd rather just use my back channel. That's how much it's not worth. If you're gonna do that, it's gonna be like this. I'd rather stream it for some streaming service, for some undercover Ukrainian streaming service, than pay for it, because I'll get the same kind of stream. Now it's also making me realize that maybe some of these streams that I was watching, when I was thinking it was the site that I was using, that back channel site that I was using, that was messing up, maybe it wasn't them. It was probably the actual NBA app site that was fucking up.
Right.
Yeah. This year's streaming service is shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's cheaper. It's much cheaper. It's like half price than it used to be in the past. But you feel it. You really do feel it as a customer. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy with it at all. I am not pleased with it at all. Not at all. Not one bit. And they got me because it was part of a feature for the NBA 2K game. And I bought into that, thinking that the game was still. I mean that the price of the NBA app was still $30-something. I'm over here thinking, oh, I would save myself like $100 by doing it with this for the whole. You know what I mean? Nope. Save myself like that. Save myself like $15 total. A crappy service and a go-kart. Seriously. Alright. We're gonna take ourselves a quick break, right? I need to be there. That's what it is. We're gonna take ourselves a little quick break. When we come back, we're gonna finish breaking down these. We're gonna finish talking about these the Christmas Day games. Talk about Thursday night football. Last week's picks. And guess what else randomly pops up? Oh, we got trivia coming up in just about 20 minutes as well. That and more on the MyT Sports Podcast. Yeah, all that coming up. It's not big. It's going to be big. But for now, Everybody else, please enjoy this short commercial break.
They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier. They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier. They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference, and they can respond, I became a soldier.
I like when you be go. I like when your booty go. One more time.
They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier.
Did. Yeah. How you doing? 100% certified beef, baby. All right, welcome back to My Sports Podcast. I'm your host, We're back. Yo, they ain't been checking on your boy. They ain't come ask me about a new bear, so I didn't go searching for bear. I didn't go hunting for bear. How many people you know hunt for their own hops? Got free food. There's always gonna be free food. And I gotta order some. I ain't had to try to think about, I'm getting hungry. I want to eat some wings, or can I last until Gotta last until I get home. Where I might not even get home today. I'm gonna text Bree again. Did you know they were having a Christmas party at Sharkey? Not shit, man. What the fuck? See? Sharkey. I know you guys are wondering, like, yo, this dude does everything on the show but talk sports. Don't think we talk enough sports in 3 hours? You just want sports. Like, realistically, how much balls in your life do you want? See? I really am. I tell you, if I'm wild, I'm smiling. I'm big time smiling. All right. Let's see this up message. But you know, Bree, like, listen, I always gotta big up Bree, right? Because let's give Bree her big up, right? Merry Christmas big up. Big up. Well, this way. Either.
Hey!
God damn, Johnny. When's the last time you heard your name called like that? Listen, that was damn near in stereo. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm over here. Neither did. Okay, let's get back into the sports, right? I had to send a couple of texts. Can I tell you, I'm upset with TikTok Live. I can't figure out how to go TikTok Live to save my life. I'm trying to get on TikTok Live. I think they stick with my sports podcast. You guys already. You guys already know how it goes on my sports podcast. You guys already know too that because baseball is my first love when it comes to sports, that I go left field any given moment, any given. That nigga handsome like a motherfucker. Look at that. Yo, whose man is that? Whose man is that? Look at that. I got stuck about my own goddamn self. Look at that. Look at me looking at me. Looking at me. God damn, I love you so much. Look at me looking at me. God damn, I'll tell you what. I love you so much. I'm a drool on myself. I love you so much. God damn. Man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look over here. I'm gonna look at me from over here. Oh man. Alright, so we have the Lakers taking on. So we have Philly taking on the Knicks at noon. Lakers taking on Dallas at 4:30. 5 o'clock, we got green on green prime. We got Milwaukee taking on Boston. That's gonna be the interesting game. Everything else is a warm-up. That right there, that game right there. That's when the basketball. Everything else is fluff. Seriously, 76ers Knicks. That's kind of fluff. When they scheduled that, they were just like, let's get the East Coast some love. Let's show them off. Like if we do a New York and Philly game, then we get that whole tri-state area all the way from Connecticut down to Virginia. Like, like they know what they were doing with that one, right? I'm even taller than Connecticut. So that's a regional game that they was hoping that, and it's a big enough region to get the numbers that they was okay with. I don't think they were expecting to be a good game or a game that could be determined that could be turned in positions already this early, or even a game between two teams that have 18 wins. I don't think they saw all that coming. Like this was supposed to be, hey, let New York market get some love, but for a way to show all the superstars in New York. LA, Dallas, kind of the same thing. Let's put two of our good markets together, right? They weren't sure they weren't. Who was sure what you were going to get from the LA Lakers this year, based on what you got from them last year? They've kind of been in the same position, not really making it, kind of struggling. Anthony Davis, kind of injured. Word. I love all things Knicks. I'm telling you right now, I love all things Knicks. Hey! 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 I was wondering, right? This was good with the hand positions, right? Why like this? Why like this? Why like this? Milwaukee Boston is probably the first really good game. Because you don't know, Lakers and Dallas, you know you're not going to see Anthony Davis. You probably will, but you don't know if you're going to see Russell Westbrook. You probably will, but you don't know if you're going to see LeBron James. You probably will. You don't know if you're going to see all the major players. You definitely know you're not going to see Anthony Davis. So that already puts them behind the 8 ball. Like LeBron James doesn't have the capability of carrying the team the way he used to. And honestly, that's what you judge. That's where his judgment is based off. His greatness is judged off of. That's what his greatness is judged off of now, right? Or his greatness is always judged off of. In my eyes, that he was able to take the worst team in the NBA and bring him to a conference championship. That was him. Without any coaching, anything, no nothing. That's probably why Kyrie thinks that he can function without a coach. He saw LeBron James do it. Or he got the idea from LeBron James. Probably the same way that Allen Iverson got the idea about not needing practice from So that game you're probably not going to see all of the major stars. Probably that's also better than it be in Dallas, because that crowd is probably going to get that dub. New York is just for that crowd. The first rookie was Dallas and Boston and Miller. Because what's going on in both of those towns, right? Both of those cities is special, right? Like I said, we're talking about gangrene to the so little old man. Oh, thank you.
You gotta massage it before you start it.
Oh, thank you. Massage. Bless your heart, child. Thank you.
Bless you.
Man, I'm not even from the Southern Country. You got the Southern Country coming out in me. Bless your heart, child. Oh yeah. That's next. Hey. Yeah. Get it. I do it. Big time. Yo, Chill Will, Okay, Chill Will. How long you been on the podcast just listening to me wallow? Without me realizing that you here. What's going on, little Jimmy Poppy seed? I see you. Poppy shoes. I have my glasses, so I ain't really see you. I know we got Chill Will in the building. Whenever you ready, Chill Will. You know we ready to spark you up on the podcast. We can roll up and roll out. Whenever you ready to get information, so we can roll up. Not that Beyonce formation. You know what kind of formation we roll up and roll out into, right? Which is a different formation that I normally. Oh wait, did I just no? God damn it! No, get back here. I know you lost it for a second. Shit. Yeah, you lost. I know you lost it for like half a second. My bad. I was trying to switch over. Yo, I'm telling you, it's popular. You know, it's 2 for 1 drinks for ladies right now. You ladies know it's 2 for 1. 2 for 1 drinks for ladies right now. Half off all drinks for ladies right now. Got a big show coming up. We got 6 minutes before we get into trivia. I see people still on the show. Maybe they're not.
Remember, trivia comes up in 6 minutes. We have trivia in 6 minutes. Let the people inside know. Trivia in 6 minutes. You heard me, Toya? Toya. Trivia in 6 minutes. Toya ain't paying attention.
See what goes on here? Everybody's all twisted, tipsy. I'm over here working. If this is working, this is the best job in the world. Like 100%. If this is working, this is the best job in the world. I'll do this 7 days a week. Hey, Puerto Rico. Oh, I was back with the DJ. Milwaukee, Boston. That's what it was at, right? I was like, yo, let's get back into it. Let's listen. Hey, I just heard him talk about the trivia. I heard him talk about the trivia. That's my dog.
Thank you. You guys make sure y'all take care of your waitresses and your servers inside. Make sure you give them the tips. What you're supposed to tip your waitresses and servers. Show love to your DJ. If you haven't got yourself some food already, grab yourself some food. It's still 2 for 1 for ladies. Half off until 12. Episode 500 of the Mighty Sports Podcast, January 4th.
We got a lot. We got a lot. Milwaukee, Boston. Outside of watching Knicks, Philly, that's probably going to be the first game I'm tuned into. Fully locked into. I forget what Milwaukee's record is. I'm going to pull it up here in a second. Because I think they may also be one of the few teams that still have a record that still a team with single-digit losses. Yep, 22-9 Milwaukee to go along with the Boston Celtics. They just got their 10th loss. So now they're 22-10, and those are the 2 best teams in the East. That's why that one's locked in so much. Those are the 2 best teams in the East, and depending on who you ask, they may be the 2 best teams in the league. So that spot right there, that 5 o'clock spot, it isn't prime time. It isn't 8 o'clock, but it damn near is the beginning of the night. It really is. It is the beginning of the night, literally. Woulda came back for you. I'm not even gonna pick a game. I'm gonna pick Milwaukee because I can't pick Boston. I can't pick Boston. Let's be for real. I can't pick Boston on that one. So I'm gonna end up picking Milwaukee. But for you Boston fans, don't at me. Don't come at me. Just understand that I can't pick you. That means that in any normal scenario, I probably would pick you to win this game. I just can't because of our rivalry. So we just have to chalk that one up, and I'm gonna pick Milwaukee. But understand that's an art pick. Trivia, 2 minutes. The peoples know.
Trivia in 2 minutes. Trivia in 2 minutes.
Memphis Golden State was supposed to be another one of those games. But that's one of those things that are starting budding rivalry. And those are one of those games that, because it's a budding rivalry, it makes it good enough. Because even though Stephen Curry isn't playing, Ja Morant playing is all we really care about. Right? Tell me if I'm lying. If Stephen Curry was playing in this game and Ja Morant wasn't, you'd be like, man, damn it. Ja ain't playing? We want to see Ja in this game. We've seen enough of Steph. Still want to see more of Steph. We've seen enough of Steph, right? We've seen the show before. With Ja playing and Stephen Curry not, we're like, oh, okay, Steph ain't playing. Well, at least we still got Ja. least do that job. And you know, it show that you're not used to seeing yet. The newer, fresher show. While just as exciting show, just a more explosive show, is going to be is the one that's going to be participating.
Sorry. We're doing our Secret Santa stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, when you guys are doing your Secret Santa, grab them all to come do trivia.
What?
When you're done with your Secret Santa, grab them all to come do trivia.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Because you saw our trivia, right? Because you saw our trivia real right now.
It's something.
Do you guys have matching shirts?
I'm proud of it.
I just saw him walk away. I was like, wait a minute. I got my glasses on, but I think I saw what I saw. You ready for some trivia? Oh, who out there is ready for some trivia? Where my trivia players at? Where my trivia players at? Oh no, don't take a seat. Don't roll over there. You know trivia's coming up. We're gonna talk about trivia right after we talk about this last team, right? After we square away the last team on the. Sorry, once again, you guys have to see it. You guys have to see what goes on. Like these random moments of silence ain't random. I'm usually over here dancing or walking out. I'm having a good time by myself. So that's when you're watching, you realize like, okay, it's taking an army break. You know, army break. It's a break that we take to get fucked up. Or the break that we take to fuck it up. Hey. All right. Last team. Let's get this last team wrapped up. And then what we'll end up doing, right? We're gonna wrap this last team up. We're gonna switch over to podbean feeds because we're gonna be right around the 2-hour mark for them. So we'll get you guys in the new feed. The last hour of the show, we'll do trivia. We'll get into Thursday night football. We'll wrap it up there. Call it a night. And then we're gonna enjoy ourselves inside somebody. Hey. I don't know if you guys hear what's going on. Like, it's a shame that DJ Simpson's here no more. That's my brother. We got another one of my good friends, another one of my compadres. We got DJ Rob in the building. And DJ Rob and DJ Simpson. Not to say that they're the same DJ at all. They're not. But I do know that DJ Scepter comes from the DJ tree of DJ Rob, right? So a good portion of what DJ Scepter has learned has come from DJ Rob. So so big up to all of them now, right? Because that's that each one, reach one, teach one, right? Because then after Rob taught Scepter, then Scepter taught D-Ray. Right? And then that's how things got, or, you know what I mean? I don't want to say taught, but help tutelage or help train. Right? So, like, it's a nice little tree that's going on here. And they're all fantastic in their own way. But you see the similarities, but you see the differences. The biggest similarity that you see is a consistency. That's probably the best one. Last game of the year, we got Phoenix and Denver. And I know you guys remember last year that, and even a good portion of this year, right? Phoenix remains to be one of the top teams in the West, along with Denver, right? You got Denver as the best team in the West, right, sitting in the number 1 spot. And then you have the Phoenix Suns at 19-13, sitting in the number 4 spot. So this, in a weird way, would be the second round matchup of the playoffs. Chris Paul's status is I'm unsure of what Chris Paul's status is going to be if he's going to be playing for this game. I know he's been in and out of the lineup as of late, and also Jamal Murray not quite sure of his status as well. Right, so just keep an eye on that for anybody that likes to gamble, that likes to bet. Is that good? It's like that. Is that good? It's like that. Like you tell me, I need to spark mines up right now. That's what you telling me? Okay, that's what you telling me. Like I heard, I caught the back signal.
Hurry up, sis.
So, and that's just me clearing my throat. You know, I still have mine to get through. So, this is a tough game against Denver because you know what, like, they have the Joker, right? And the Joker, him from a advanced analytical statistic standpoint, is one of the greatest big men we've ever seen. It's just that from a regular point of view, not one point of view, regular point of view, there's nothing explosive about him. There's nothing about him that makes you really want to watch him. They're just a good team. Nothing explosive, nothing fancy, just efficient. And it's weird, right? And maybe it's because I know what I'm watching. Sometimes when I'm watching the NBA, I understand that needing to have that flash and that simmer and that sizzle. When I watch the WNBA, every game is like watching Denver. It really is. Every game is a fundamental game of brilliance. And because of that, it's not always the best appealing televised product. I can admit that. I can 100% admit that. Because at least I tell myself I want to watch more Denver games, I don't want to watch Denver games. Like, you're good, but you're not entertaining. And I guess that's just me feel about the WNBA sometimes. Not me, some people. It's good, not entertaining for them. But I mean, when I'm watching it, while every game may be Denver to me, it's what I'm expecting it to be. So then when I get a game that looks like Dallas or New York, I'm like, oh shit, look what happens. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I don't know how I got over there. But where are we at? We're just about at that point. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be doing our trivia. Right? We're gonna get into Monday Night Football and everything else remaining on our schedule of BS to BS about this evening. Prepare yourself for another Army break. I really meant that. Prepare yourself for another Army break. Everybody on Podbean will be switching over your feed. Don't worry, there's another feed that's already reserved for you. 2 for 1 for ladies, 2 for 1 ladies drink, 2 for 1's lady. Oh, it's you guys again. What's going on? You missed the drink free. Don't worry though. You haven't missed trivia though. You haven't missed trivia. I haven't even started trivia. I'm doing trivia right after the break. Bet. They came out on time. All right, folks. Like I said, everybody on Podbean, we're going to lose you, but we're switching over to a new feed so you guys know how that works. If you found this feed, you're going to find a new feed the same way that you found this feed. Go to the live segment, and you'll be able to find the call-in hotline for the Mighty Sports Podcast. Everybody else, you'll hear a quick you'll hear a quick commercial while we reset the feed for them. So don't miss anything either. Like, you know, like, we want to make sure.
They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier. They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world. I became a soldier. They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier. They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier.
All right, we are back with the MyT Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the one and only talent, El Idolo Deportivo Taylor. And it is that time you guys have all been waiting for. It ain't just the last hour of the show. It ain't finally that time when we stop ambling and shut the fuck up. No. Not that time yet. What time is it? Oh, it is officially MyT trivia time.
I don't remember that being the. I don't remember that being the. I don't remember that being the music for MyT trivia. I don't remember that being the music for the MyT game show. Can we try this again? There we go. Trivia. Trivia. Oh, I'ma give it to you. MyT trivia. It's like cocaine straight from Bolivia. Trivia. Who's gonna be our first contestant? Is that gonna be you, Ralphie? Ralphie, are you about to be our first contestant? Who's gonna be our first contestant on MyT trivia? You went to the music cut. They can't hear me yet. They can't hear me yet. Appreciate it. All right. It is officially trivia time. It is officially that time. Who's ready to play some MyT trivia? Who's ready to be the first contestant on MyT trivia? Who's the first one to come up? What am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing Nikki come up. Ralphie, what happened? You let her beat you up here, Ralphie?
I'm playing.
Oh no, you can't come up to the table without playing. You can't come up to the table without playing. Listen, no, you guys can play separately. You can't help each other. This isn't a couple's retreat. No. That's not how this goes down. Okay? Listen. This might be one of the few places where you have sex in the champagne room, but you cannot help each other out. All right? You're next, rah-rah. You ain't hiding. I have an automatic program in my brain to call everybody Ralphie Rah-Rah. I don't know, I'm telling you, it's a habit. Like it's like if you meet somebody named Junior, at one point in time you may have the urge to call them Junebug for some reason. Like Ralphie Rah-Rah. This is growing up Brooklyn is what we call it. But we got our first contestant. The lovely Nikki. If you guys don't know, Nikki works here at Sharkey's where you can see her. What days can they see you here? Fridays till Monday. And always make sure that you tip your waitresses. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Okay, so the way that we play MyT trivia is that I'm going to ask you to pick a number, right? You pick a number, you get a question, you answer that question, you win a prize. It's that simple. All right, so you pick a number between 1 and 232. Say that louder for us. Say that for the mic.
123.
All right, act like you're yelling at him. Or at least act like you're yelling in traffic. Let's do that. Act like you're yelling in traffic. I was trying to do good in traffic. Trying to be into the holiday spirit. Drive all peaceful. Next, they had me out here Santa cussing for no reason. Just Santa cussing all over the place. You ho ho hoes. You ho ho hoes. You ho ho hoes. Get out my way. Santa cussing everywhere. You said what was your number again? 1, 2, 3. All right. Number 120. Now, you have time to answer your question. Not all this time. This is your time. All right, you have time to answer your question. You'll be your final answer. When you say final answer, that's when I'll accept it. You can think this out. You have time to think. Don't feel rushed. The music's all right. So your question is, oh, you're lucky. 1, 2, 3. She got a hipology question.
Let's go.
She got a hipology. You guys hear this? She got a hipology question. All right. I don't even think you're gonna need any real time. So your question is: if someone is salty, then they are what? Mad, jealous, envious. I've answered being a little bitch was also acceptable. How this goes? Let me make sure. I need this for me. That's for somebody else. Alrighty. Collect your prize. Oh, the prizes are worth it. It's sick. I'm serious. I'm serious about my trivia.
I love it.
Are you next?
Do it.
What's your name, Pimpin?
G.
All right, G. All right, G. Let's go ahead and get this popping. Now,
It's a real thing right now?
without me saying it, you can't pick number 123, obviously. All right. But pick a number between 1 and 200 and... I'm gonna have to write down what my maximum number is so it's not stolen. 232.
22.
22. That's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs, 22 Twos. Who's that in the background? Him. Alrighty. Your question is an actual sports question.
Okay.
Who has more tennis Grand Slam titles? One of these two options. Is it Venus Williams or Serena Williams?
Really?
Is that your final answer? The final answer? You only got two choices. Okay. And you know how to use the action. All right, grab your prize. Are you next? Okay. Hey, Ralphie, you next? You get up here. We got 4 prizes left. We have 4 prizes left.
I'll play. I'll pass my prize along to someone that'll use it.
Come up here, Ralphie. It's time to play.
No, he did that.
MyT trivia. You next?
Who has more tennis glasses?
You know, you both. It's okay to get answers wrong. Listen, you only lose if you don't play.
Yeah.
All right. We got Ralphie, we have you, and then we have you. We're gonna get you all in here. Because we have easy questions. I got layups. You know, some of these depending on what you lay up is a layup. No, win.
I'll double it and pass it on to the next guy.
Oh, okay.
You know, so we'll double the prize for the next guy.
Okay. So pick a number between Ralphie. Pick a number between 1 and 232. Do 123. We did that already. We just did 123. I know you didn't even hear it, but we just did it. Yeah. Out of 232, the first number was 123. I promise you, it was done by Nikki. What's going on, Pimpin? Wait, hold on. What's going on, Pimpin? What up? What the fuck? You don't even live here anymore. You don't even go here. Get your ass over here. Wrong, this way. Get your ass over here. You don't even go here. The fuck? You know how this go. Pimpin'. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, dude. That's my life. You be on that shit.
I stay in the holiday spirit and continue to get my home on. Okay? That's what we do here in the Mighty Sports Pod. You don't even go here anymore. You don't even
see you online. I'll be like, all right, you do the thing. Look at this. That's what I'm talking
pretty ass. All right. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Then you're next. Alrighty.
Dropping off the food night shit.
Did you pick your number? What was your number?
22.
222. Okay. Which is weird. So we went from 123 to 22 to 222. I'm telling you, I'm gonna play some of these lotto numbers. Like something is in the air tonight. Alrighty, so we said 222. I don't know why I wrote down 221. Okay. 222. Okay. For a sports fanatic, this is gonna be a layup. Are you ready for your question? Alrighty. So, Lambeau Field is home to which NFL team? Is that your final answer? What did you say again? Tell you this, they're going like hotcakes today. Collect your prize, sir. Collect your prize. You're very welcome. All right, who we have next? It was you next, right? All righty.
101.
101. Okay, school is officially in session. Let's see if you're lucky and I can school one of you guys this time around. I've been giving these things. Remember, there's no helping. You help and he loses. I thought you guys know. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. This. Alrighty. Your question is, what is Stephen Curry's first name? If you guys are looking like, I thought it was Steph. Well, obviously it's not. Oh, 101. Schooling them.
Curtis.
Is that your final answer? Give me that answer. What's your final answer?
Curtis.
You have failed. You have failed. You have failed this city.
His first name is Wardell. Wardell.
I knew it was something abstract. I couldn't put it.
If you ever watch those AutoZone or whatever whatever commercial where he's trying to rent a car and he's shopping around or whatever, he's like, you can't sit there, Wardell. He's like, who calls him Wardell? Alrighty, who's next to play MyT trivia? Who has not played? Oh, don't try to hide. Oh, okay. Because you are next on MyT trivia.
6.
See, you knew some of these answers. Who's over here? See, who's over here? Green Bay.
But we're gonna go with 6.
6. Okay, that's the number of LeBron James. We'll see. We'll see. The hit may give this away. Stop. Nice. Name the sport. Scissor kick. Freestyle. Individual melody. Did you swim in school? Oh.
I did. That's why. Do I think I'm really hairy because of my beard?
Gymnast. Well, in high school, I was a pianist. I'm joking. 3 words.
I was not the coach 18.
Alright, who's next on MyT trip? Are you next or who next? Who's next? Who's next?
Listen,
Alright,
since we all got joints, let's play Puff Puff Pass.
let's play Puff Puff Pass. Is that like Drink or Die?
I might freak out.
If you ever play, I'm sorry, the real name is called Do or Drink. But if you ever play it, you will automatically name it Do, Drink, or Die. I'm fully done with that. Thank you so much.
Fall in love with their dealer or brother.
So who's coming up next? Is it you?
It's like Cards Against
What are you talking about?
Are you next? Who's next up for trivia?
I'm next.
You're next. All right, Johnny, let's go. All right. I love it. I love it. All right, Johnny. This is how it works. You pick a number. I give you a question. You get it right. You get it. Sound simple enough?
All right, well, the number is 1 to what?
1 to 232.
35.
35.
Confident with the 35.
Okay.
Love the 35.
He's confident with the 35 special. You see this, right? I'm so special. I'm so special.
You're the one that got to look out with the spirit.
That's what we got 45 special. Okay. This is going to be a difficult one.
All right.
My phone just died.
Oh, your phone just died. All right. Give me more time on Google.
That's the phone. That's the behind the scenes camera. People that matter right here and right here amongst us all. Are you ready? Okay. Basketball player Scottie Pippen.
Oh shit.
Has a word tattooed on his forearm. What does it say?
NBA.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You have failed. You have failed. You have failed. This
All right.
Just like your coach.
Oh no, my coach got 50 questions right and 100 questions wrong after that.
You lost.
Oh no, I only got one question wrong.
You coming up next?
Although I don't know anything about sports, give me Disney.
Emotional damage.
102 years. NFL's been in the league for 102 years.
All right, so
And my coach is the biggest.
Johnny.
So you're saying this is the first time in the history of Nickerbug that anybody has ever lost that pass?
Which question? I thought it was PIP Thursday. The first three this show was last night. No, it's not.
All right. So you're next. So pick a number between 1 and 232. 150?
That's the amount of money I spent today on Christmas.
Well, yeah, just keep it there.
That's the money I spent.
Yeah.
Johnny has to get the
split.
You gotta be lucky then. You gotta be lucky.
Alrighty.
One in ICU.
Let's find out what 150 has for us. I don't think anybody's ever picked 150.
It's good luck. Okay, I like it.
Okay. You may get this.
Okay.
You may. It's not a Disney question. It's a sports question.
Oh, you remember?
But I figured that when it comes to sports, like there's only going to be 3 names that you're probably going to spew out in this category.
Yes.
So I feel like you have a 1/3% chance to get this right.
I lost today.
As long as she spits out one of the most common names that she knows. All right. Yeah. That's my hint. That's the hint right there.
That's a good
Now the question is, who was the first player to have his jersey retired for the Miami Heat? You let me know when it's your final answer. Remember.
Why is he walking away? Am I wrong?
Because he is mortified by your answer. So as long as you don't say Bosh again, nobody will have beef here. We can get really good hints.
Yes, he never played in the league. That makes me more confused. I thought it was to retire. How can you retire from the league?
There's a player that his jersey was retired over the whole fucking league. What player jersey was retired over the whole goddamn league?
That's still alive.
Michael Jordan, final answer?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's literally the only other name I knew.
What did I say? Listen, she mentioned 3 names. Eventually she final answered on one of them.
Please don't ever mention Chris Bosh.
Wait, you mean Dave Chris Bosh?
Allow it. Listen, you know we all said about Chris Bosh and his playing days. So I'm still saying about him randomly by non-sports people in his non-playing days. I'm just saying.
He's got some suspects.
He's been kicking the can around some clubs that he shouldn't be around. And he lives in South Florida.
That DJ is kicking it.
You catch him at Team on the Texas as well. And you catch him at Team on the Texas and also at damn it, Sandalfoot and 441.
Oh,
it's not on Sandalfoot, it's by Sandalfoot. I just remember it's by Sandalfoot. But it's kind of like right by there, right hand side. O'Connor should be something else, but O'Connor is over there. Yeah. So he also DJs there some nights as well.
yeah, he's solid. He knows his own shit. Wait, you won?
I didn't give you a prize yet? I'm sorry. Come back your prize, man. Alrighty. Who is next on MyT Trivia? Who is coming up here next? We got a couple prizes left. We're about halfway through the segment. I can forget his name. He's standing up. He's right there. I'm looking at him. Hey yo, Pippin. That's already his girl.
He's solidifying the night.
AOT's man. Forget your name. Oh, he's you know, that's what's up though. He's fully involved in this girl. He ain't pay attention to anything in the outside world. Like he is locked in one place and one place only. Hey, are you next to the trivia?
No. I got a Christmas bonus that I don't even want to have anymore. They can have it.
You're gonna help somebody start. Actually, you sure it's even straight for college funds anymore, or is it just like augmentation?
There you go. Augmentations or what's the opposite of augmentation?
Reductions?
Relocations. That's
Because you gotta feel it's a cycle now. Like instead of like going like for the school thing, now they go to it to get the augmentation, and if the augmentation gets them their OnlyFans, and the OnlyFans get them their first million.
Oh yeah.
Knocking the hustle. Shit.
At all.
Like I wish I could post a video every day and just be like,
yep.
I mean, if you got a pair of augmentations, I'm sure you would get a lot of hits.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want those hits. Like I'll feel all kind of comfortable because I'll let them all know.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like you guys know I'm a dude, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just for my enjoyment.
They don't care about that.
They don't at all. No, they don't.
The community you can listen those hits from.
I learned something, right? I forgot where I heard this at. But there's no such thing as chicks with dicks. No. It's just dudes with tits. That's it. It's just dudes with tits.
I agree.
You stay in that category, you'll always be safe. You can never justify it was a trick. Nah, it's dudes with tits.
Yeah, you still a dude.
So sometimes I go left field and I run into the wall.
They sent that one dude to jail, to dude jail.
Oh, Nikki Dragon.
Nicki Minaj went to jail?
No.
You lying about being shot in the foot?
You got two people confused.
That's Megan.
Yeah, I guess she didn't lie.
She lied somewhere, but she stopped lying.
I ain't gonna lie, the way the trial went today, she definitely got shot in the foot.
Well, I don't think the lie was about being shot in the foot. It was about who shot her. All right, who's the next contestant on MyT Trivia? Do we have any contestants over there for trivia? Ralphie, tell them about the trivia. They looking at me crazy. 1 to 232. No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. Of course you fucking know.
I don't know. That's a misconception.
Mom, I got my fucking underwear. Okay, Mom.
You didn't play. You didn't play, right? You didn't play yet? My bad. And you can play.
I was scared of that shit.
That whole crew trying to go to the show. Yeah, I know.
They probably they're getting
I love that since I was 6. You understand? I grew up in a basement of domino players with weed smoke up to here. Well, weed and cigarette smoke up to here. Good thing when I was that age, I was here. I was just underneath it, like, ooh, that shit big.
Yeah. That shit look like I want to be on the domino table.
Like anywhere you go, at a kind of gathering, they're gonna bring out the domino.
It's very big in life. It's so big in life.
So we want to talk. My Spanish people, I bring dominoes to their crib. Actually, they started playing dominoes more because of me. Because I'm always gonna, because I'm like Soldier too. So we listen. You get off at 5. You get home by 5:30. By 5:45, that domino table is open. If it's not already open, somebody got at 3. And whoever got it at 3, the domino table open, and they already got a cooler full of beer. And when you get off, you bring more beer, you act cool, you go and change, you that shit down. Just
I ain't grew up on dominoes. Where I grew up, it was spades. Always. Everything was spades.
Next time, I'm gonna bring my dominoes. I'll wreck you. I got lucky. When I play dominoes.
You know what? And you're gonna need all of it to be all of them.
All the guys.
All of them.
They all need to be
Christian, Egyptian, like Africans. It don't matter. Greek, all of them. You're gonna need every last one of them. And hope none of them grab you by your Achilles because that's what I'm going for.
Next Wednesday, I got you.
It's your time to play. The segment's almost over.
I bet.
All right. So your number between 1 and 232.
All night.
23.
23. He went for the Jordan number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
There's a story behind almost every number.
Behind what?
There's almost a story. There's a story behind almost every
What's the story behind Jordan?
No, there's a story behind every number. Almost every number behind your birthday. So you get the 2. And I'm like,
23 don't need much.
okay. This is a sports question.
It seems like a hard question.
It's Jordan. It's Jordan. Hey, this is a championship level question.
Okay.
This is a 6-ring level question.
Shit. This is once you got past 20 and you was like, damn, I gotta get some hard questions. And you start thinking of some hard shit.
Like 23 always gotta be a hard question. 23, 8, 24. Those numbers super hard all the time. Most obscure
The
questions.
last 2 numbers are more significant.
Did you know if you add up Jordan's numbers that he played with and Kobe's numbers that he played with, they equal 100?
I did get in.
I forgot 45. Oh shit. That's pretty cool.
This is one of those MyT fun facts I've never heard anywhere else but here on the MyT Sports Podcast.
I forgot 45.
Yeah. 100. I was like, when I knew that, I was like, 100 player. Like, holy shit. Like,
They do.
And if you ever did put them two together, mind frame, athleticism, footwork, everything.
Unstoppable.
Jesus.
They'll score 60 and 90.
That's basically Jordan going Super Saiyan. Like seriously.
Because he'll get Kobe's threes.
His own threes. He didn't drop 9 threes in a game. When you couldn't take 3.
Jordan can shoot the 3-ball. He's more of a mid-range guy. Kobe definitely forced the 3.
Like they all had it in their game. It just wasn't like a dominant part of the game.
Yeah, because of the time that they played.
At the time this wasn't part of the game yet. But both of them put up over 8 3-pointers in a single game.
Kobe, the game he had 81, I think he had 11.
I don't think the game that he scored 81 is when he put up the most 3-pointers in the game.
There was another game where he had 60-something and he left in the third quarter. He didn't play the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's the same night. Because then Klay Thompson would beat it that night. So
Klay put up 13.
So like, I think
or 12.
I remember when Kobe did it the first time. Because Kobe did it and he scored. Sprewell and Allen Houston did it, and they scored like 7 or 8. And then within a week, Kobe came in and scored like 8 or 9 3-pointers in the game. I'll never forget. I was like, I was here as a Knicks fan. I'm happy. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember what Sprewell or Houston. I'm like, yeah, we got most 3-pointers in the game. Kobe was like, this is my record.
Yeah. Let me get this record real quick.
And then you know because he's him, did the
exactly.
Like, that's why I like Tracy McGrady more. I
a lot of people don't know, but Tracy when they got hurt.
Listen, even Kobe will tell you, Tracy is him at 6'9". But the one separation between Kobe and everybody else, Kobe didn't club, he didn't party. When everybody was out to 3 o'clock in the morning, he was at the gym till 2 o'clock in the morning. Like at 9, he was shooting in the gym to Kobe all day long. Like Giannis party, I wasn't shooting.
All he cared about was basketball.
All he wanted was fighting. Well, yeah, he cared about his basketball, and then once he became a Laker embodies winning, and all he cared about was winning after that. Ready for your question? All right, let's go. I had to give you some time to regain your composure on this one.
I already know it's gonna be hard.
What country? It's an Olympic question. What country has completed? Oh, sorry, has competed. There's no L in it. Competed the most times in the Summer Olympics. Yet has it won any kind of medal?
No medal?
Oh, period. What country has competed most times in the Summer Olympics, yet hasn't won any kind of medal? Not a bronze, not a silver, not a gold, not a participation award, not a pin that looks like a medal.
All they did was compete.
All they've ever done has compete. Number 1 participators. He's answering the question right now.
Okay.
That's your DJ. That's DJ Rock. DJ Rock.
Oh yeah, you're spinning. Shit, I'm gonna go with Slovenia.
You're close. You're close. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein.
I would have never.
Liechtenstein.
I would have never gotten it. I don't even know what that's at.
I said you were close only because, I don't know what that fucking is at.
I don't even know where Liechtenstein is. You know where Liechtenstein is?
Listen,
Like next to Russia, maybe?
I've never even heard of Liechtenstein until I had to look up this question.
Eastern European. I have no clue
Liechtenstein.
what Liechtenstein
I don't know about the Steins either, and I've lived in Germany for 3 years.
I figured Slovenia was wrong because they have some good players.
And Japan is definitely wrong. Like,
Oh, Japan has won.
They medal.
They won.
What country has competed the most in the Summer Olympics yet hasn't won any kind of medals? Period.
Summer Olympics, period.
Summer Olympics, period, but yet has never won any medals amongst all of the sports they've ever had.
Don't you feel like we should all be training for the medals in the Olympics? And we're like, yeah, Liechtenstein. Sign me up.
You know what? I feel like Liechtenstein now is one of those places that has the bare minimum amount of people to get. Now I gotta look up Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, population 2,307. Olympics participation, 11 people for the last 40 years. and 3 of them have been messy somehow.
They probably do have a phenomenon somewhere.
Oh my God, DJ Rob, you still here? You gotta go back inside, Rob. Rob.
His cue's getting done.
That's probably.
I gotta go check his cue.
Because I told him, like, as soon as he comes out, I got him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I got somebody, but it was in the middle.
You DJ?
Do I DJ? No.
Oh, okay.
So, as you know,
You have failed this city.
Liechtenstein.
but listen, I don't think anybody. Listen, the person that gets that right, I may give them 2 prizes.
Yeah, they need to.
Like, I'm just like, you know what? You need to relax your mind and let your conscience be free.
That person.
You playing?
Listen, I want to know what country it was.
Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. Listen, Liechtenstein.
It's like Stein.
Let's see what that's.
Can you imagine like growing up with a dream of becoming an Olympian, but you live in Liechtenstein?
I feel you have a better chance.
You do.
Like, if my goal from 3 is to make it to the Olympics, if I put my all into it, I think I have a 50-50 chance of getting in Liechtenstein. You know what you have if you put yourself into it in America from 3? A 0.001% chance.
Oh yeah. Probably less.
You know what I mean?
Probably less than that.
Like, you better hope the cross makes it. Was it a suicide mission? Okay.
Yeah.
Liechtenstein's population.
We're listening.
Liechtenstein is it's a German-speaking country between Austria and Switzerland.
So I'll be driven right through it and didn't even know it.
You been there?
If it's between, you said
Austria.
I'm driven through Switzerland. Would you like to play trivia?
Play one.
Play one! Come on! Play it. It's for a good prize. It's for a good cause. It's for your mental stability. You don't know what my prizes are? Huh? I pick a number between 1 and 223. 232. 26. Okay. We're in the same area. I don't have to go scroll.
Okay. Your question is, despite his nickname, it's a sports question, by the way. Despite his nickname, this left. Despite his nickname, let's try this for the 3rd time. This left fielder for the 1919. Damn, that was 100 years ago. Shit. Chicago Black Sox. What? Didn't usually play barefoot. I'll say this again. Despite his nickname, so he has a nickname. This left fielder for the Chicago Black Sox did not usually play barefoot. Who is this person? You got time?
I don't know.
Let's get to the music.
Okay.
It gets easier with the music.
He doesn't wear shoes, even though despite his hair now.
He generally does wear shoes despite his Would you like to submit that as your final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I mean, just name a baseball player.
A baseball player on top of it?
Oh, I didn't say baseball player?
No.
Oh, okay, it's a baseball player. I said this left fielder for the Chicago Black Sox.
I don't even know what happened to him on the Marlins, and that's what I'm saying.
Which are not the Chicago White Sox. He got gentrified? The fuck happened?
About a day, I really don't know.
I did not know the Black Sox got gentrified and became the White Sox.
I'm trying to say I don't know.
Okay. Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
See? Shoeless Joe. Would you like to play? Would you like to take a swing at it?
I don't think. Google. Then you can take a swing.
Listen, there's some easy ones, and there's some hard ones. Remember what we say here on trivia.
Can I do another one without a prize?
You only lose on all the ones that you don't work. You only lose on the shots that you don't take.
Tell you for what?
I'll play again, no prize. I'll play again, no prize.
Google didn't even tell me.
Oh, despite his nickname, this left fielder for the
I know his name.
So if you know, because this is one of those ones that if you know baseball, it kind of comes to you in pieces, right? You have to kind of think it out. Okay, which left fielder, despite his nickname for the Chicago Black Sox, wore shoes or what did he say? What did he say? He said he didn't play barefoot. So that means he wore. So I'm like, okay, he didn't play barefoot. Like, why the fuck do I care about somebody?
Nickname or something.
Yeah, so that's why. But I felt like, why do I care about if he was barefoot or not? And I was like, oh, he probably had no shoes.
I had to bring it out, but I think you got it.
Thank you very much.
It was. Can I tell her?
Shoeless Joe. She heard.
Oh, you heard it?
She heard the answers.
First of all, 1919.
Listen,
My color wasn't even barely on the field.
They weren't. They didn't want us in the sport.
Exactly. That's what I'm like.
Oh yeah.
At that point, they didn't.
Another history.
Yeah, they definitely wasn't with us practicing on the field.
1919.
Like, so you want me to know facts about something?
It's one of those weird, obscure baseball questions that, like I said, it kind of comes to you in pieces. That's a nice necklace you have.
Thank you.
I like you. Sparkly. It has Christmas colors.
And I'm just kidding.
I got beer getting out over here. Shit. Alright, so you're like a bonus round. You can always tip for a bonus question.
Okay, I like it. I'm picking it up.
All right. So you got a number between 1 and 223 that you're thinking of in your head?
You said 223?
Sorry, 232. 232 is the highest number. 215. All right. Okay.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
This is a sports question.
Okay, of course.
There was a 50-50 chance you're going to get a sports question. What kind of questions did I load up in there today? There was a ton of sports questions on there. They were all Miami Marlins too. There was a ton of Miami Marlins questions. There were some good ones in there. When I looked at them, I was like, ooh. I was like, oh, like I knew this. I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm putting you all in here. You all make the cut. All righty, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was Muhammad Ali's opponent in the very famous fight? I added this part in there. The Rumble in the Jungle.
He knows that.
He probably does.
I don't.
It's one of the, because this is the first time. So while you think this is the first time a boxing match period goes on in Africa. Rumble in the Jungle. It's a boxing match in Africa. It's Muhammad Ali and this gentleman, they're fighting. And also to add to it, remember Muhammad Ali had changed his name at that time, but he wasn't always Muhammad Ali, he was Cassius Clay. And he found religion, came to Islam, and took on the philosophy of it, and became Muhammad Ali. When he changed his name to Muhammad Ali, they tried to suspect him and called him Cassius Clay. And he was like, my name is Muhammad Ali. Like, if you don't call me Muhammad Ali, I'm not going to fuck with you, or I'm the baddest boxer in the world. I may just fuck you up. He got locked up for 3 years, lost a piece of his crime. Right? That's like what they did to Mike Tyson. Like, you catch patterns what they do to certain people. So you know what they say, history repeats itself. They find figures and they repeat the same actions against them using different things.
Yeah.
Right? Back then they were able to use religion. And I think that I'm lying. When Muhammad Ali got locked up, it's because he didn't want to go to war. Remember,
That sounds familiar.
Because you could still be called into the draft at that point in time.
Yeah.
So he got called to the draft right after he changed his name. Not before, when he was turning all famous. The moment he changed his name and became the defiant towards the system, more vocal and more vocal towards the support of the black people, he got called to war. He told them, and I think I had this.
Which is supposed to be.
So he called. So they called him to the draft. I'm allowing you to think. I need something to tell you.
Can we give a hint? Since it's not for a prize. Alright.
It's to the story. That's why you get a history lesson on it.
Okay.
So he doesn't go to war. He gets called a draft dodger. The same thing that President Bush, Trump, and a couple of other presidents have done in the past.
Yeah.
But he goes to jail for because he's the public figure. He's the black athlete that now found Muslim. Right? Right. So what he told them, flat out, national television. Why would I go and fight your war for somebody I'm not beefing with? He's like, why am I going to go over there and fight people that got nothing to do with me when the people that hate me and fight me are right here every day in my country, every day on my street, on my block. Like they don't like it ain't the Japanese that hate me, it ain't the Korean that hate me. It ain't them I gotta worry about. I gotta worry about the white man fucking me. I gotta worry about them shooting me. I gotta worry about them shooting me. Why should I go fight your war? I gotta worry about you in the streets. They'll give me come back. He's like upset. Like how Kanye West like George Bush don't care about black people. Muhammad Ali was on 3 stations saying that shit.
Ali was very
That's why you think so many people are advocates in our community, right? They have so much respect for him. They have so much respect for Muhammad Ali because he is that. He is him. I'm not gonna call him anything else, but he is him. That's right, dude. It doesn't.
You're getting it wrong.
But what I gave you those priceless though. Because if you didn't notice about Muhammad Ali, he's one of the civil rights leaders, sports civil rights leaders and advocates in this country. You probably don't know that because he's done it from an athlete platform. If he wasn't an athlete, you would know about him in names of Malcolm and you know what I mean? Martin Luther King. I mean, you talk about like them. You talk about them like Haile Selassie and Marvin Garvey and those. You put in that category. Because it's an athlete before it says it. It's kind of brought down on a lower scale, but he is just as athletic, not just to athletes, but to every single normal person. Exactly.
Many of our athletes have a platform and trying to say something. I tell them to shut up and play football. Shut up and play basketball.
Donovan Mitchell, the latest one.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving before him. See, I want to stay away from Kyrie because he's easy. He's everybody knows Kyrie. But Donovan Mitchell, just something simple like he used to play in Utah. Now he plays in Cleveland. He said, you know what? It was really hard playing in Utah. Like, it was
no representation there. And when something went wrong, it wasn't like if he had like representation or talking about something representation in the. Why didn't you come play trivia?
Man, I got here at about 9:40 on the trip, but I do want you to meet my fantasy team.
He was here. He was here for trivia.
I apologize.
Trivia starts at 10:37.
Well, I had to go drop off the fans house. I gotta check in. I gotta check in when I come to town. I gotta check in. But no, I just talk about the fans. But no, I want you to meet my fantasy team and tell me why I lost the first round of the playoffs.
Because your team sucked.
No, my team is okay.
Listen,
Okay.
You asked me why without seeing your team.
Where my phone at? Hold on.
I'm still allowing you to stall, by the
My
way.
receivers, look, where my receivers? I got Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Hopkins.
Who the fuck
You know what I mean? I got Keenan Allen. Now my running back.
Is that who I think that is? Hold on.
Oh, we don't get a phone.
Hold the fuck up.
Excuse me, can you come up here, please?
We don't even get a phone.
Excuse me, can you come up here, please?
What?
Can you come up here,
Are
please?
you talking to me?
Yes, you.
What? Alan?
That's
Alan! Oh my God, I didn't know.
Exactly. Anyway, that one. Exactly.
I didn't know.
I'm hearing your voice. I'm like, yo, you don't even fucking know what the motherfucking shit of the goddamn motherfucker. Like, wait a minute, I think I know that voice. Then I saw the red head. I saw the red poop sticking out. It was looking all fiery. That shit was
Karaoke. Make Josh do karaoke.
karaoke tonight.
Yeah.
It's karaoke tonight.
Make him do karaoke.
Y'all about to do it?
I got 10 minutes left.
I know when you ponytails in my head.
Wait, karaoke is tomorrow night though.
Bro, I'm not having a good time in a long time.
What the hell are you doing? I was wondering how far away you were from seeing him.
And again, they're making him loud as fuck.
I heard you because you're loud as fuck.
No.
You wasn't here when he was here earlier. You came on the second episode.
No, I was here.
How many
You inside?
I was surprised
still
they didn't.
glorify
She
and
cried.
wildness?
And I'm a Kanye fan.
What's-
Yeah, hate me.
What's the painter?
Hey.
Remix to Ignition. Josh wants to remix to Ignition.
Remix to it.
Don't feel any type of way.
Somebody tried to do that in Cali, and they were like,
Can't play R. Kelly.
this music's canceled.
One of the
You can't do
painters
that.
I can understand that.
They straight up canceled
glorify
it.
I can understand that.
Walk around with
Listen.
Oh,
Did you hear his new album?
And when people would try to get his
He
autograph,
literally
whoa.
admitted to it.
Oh, listen.
He admitted to it.
Can we get 10?
He admitted to
Hey
it.
guys, can we come in here? Can we get 10 minutes on this?
it was a major
Hey,
thing.
guys, I know.
It wasn't like a
Hey guys, can we get 10 minutes
R.
on this?
Kelly admitting to it.
He had the album. I admit it.
I admit it.
You know I'm not
He
gonna
said,
lie, right?
He said, I like all kind of girls. Even though they're older or younger, it don't matter.
Man, you should have at least like gone out a thinking tree in front of me or something like, man.
I mean, admitted it.
For a minute. So let's go. Okay, let's
His
talk.
new song,
Let's talk about this.
R. Kelly was like, I admit it. I like females of all ages.
Yo, let's talk about.
Older, younger.
trying to get.
Let's
He
talk
literally
about.
said,
Let's talk about R. Kelly doing the OJ. Because see, there's different ages. OJ writes book because his era was book writers. R. Kelly's was. How the fuck you pulled the OJ? I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I would have done it.
No, he admitted to it. He was
He
like,
said,
I like women of all
like,
ages.
I'm not saying that I
younger,
slept with a-
older. They call me a pedophile.
No, he said.
Like,
You make. He said.
talk-
No.
From
He goes. I like old bitches. I like young women. You may call it pedophilia. That's your opinion. No, nigga, that's everybody's opinion.
That's everyone's opinion.
Yo, R. Kelly. Yo, dash him with. Yo, don't cancel him. Dash him with. I'm done.
Everyone's
Dash him
opinion.
with. Put it underneath the jail cell. Go wash your meat. Yo, you ducked it. Go wash your meat. Put it right in. I'm not gonna lie. If I was in jail, if I heard that, I would fuck R. Kelly. For the GP. I want to hear a high note. I want like, let me hear it. I want to hear a remix to Ignition. I want to hear go beat, and toot, yo.
Can I get that beat?
You know what I mean? running my hands through your throat. Come on, let me hear you sing it, nigga. Let me hear you sing it. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, no homo clause, but it's only if I was an in jail scenario that was there for that. Like, yeah, I would have to. Like, just for the jail treatment.
Are you live?
We're 100% live still.
So when I was behind, was I on?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. And I still got mine.
Thank you. Appreciate you. We're about 10 minutes out of the podcast. We're almost done here.
Did somebody say cocaine? Hey, yo! Tony Montana.
Alright. You want another question? 5 minutes. I'll give you one more question. Pick your number.
83. Fingers crossed. Please be this. Can I just request a fishing question?
I'm gonna randomly scroll. If I see a Disney question on that page, I'll give it to you.
If you had one, you get a better apartment.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Still too far. All right. Let's see. Not this one. Basketball. Technology. Football. Comic book question.
Okay.
Sports.
Question mark.
Disney.
Yes. Let's go.
What fruit was used to poison Snow White?
The apple. That's the apple. That's so easy. Come on.
That's the you know I have easy questions.
Easy questions are not easy when it comes to sports. Come on, my guy.
I have easy sports questions. It's just that every sports question to you sounds hard.
You didn't get my answer.
Listen, once I gave you the hint.
I got Michael Jordan. And it's like Michael Jordan. You're welcome.
Is that true? Not really.
Did you get a prize? Bitch.
I did it.
Okay.
My answer was Liechtenstein.
No, your answer was
Liechtenstein. Where's Liechtenstein again?
next question somewhere.
Between Switzerland and Aruba.
Between Germany and I don't know.
Nigga said Aruba. Her answer was Michael Jordan. You can go to a third world country and they don't have TV and they know who Michael Jordan is. I bet you they know.
I probably could have given this question to a decent level sports fan in the country. And they all just had a GP. They would have been like, Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Just all right. Let's just deep credit everything that I did.
But listen, no. It's only because you said Chris Bosh first.
Jesus.
That's the reason why you're catching this now. Because eventually you did get Michael Jordan, but he was like, what key players? Remember, to have your number retired, you have to be phenomenal for that team, at least for that team. That's what you know so far. Chris Bosh, LeBron James, nor Dwayne Wade has gotten your number retired for the Miami Heat.
He's done.
No. None of those guys have gotten their jersey retired, which Dwayne Wade not having his jersey retired.
But not yet. He'll get it.
It'll happen. He is the Heat.
Chris Bosh,
Never.
They're debating. He's up. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
If he would have kept playing,
he gets a sympathy vote because of the partnership.
Absolutely.
So that's the reason why it's
That's
being
not his fault.
discussed.
It's not his fault.
It's not his
Yes, that's the reason why it's being
No.
discussed. So what I'm
Gay or whatever the fuck it is, he's a great.
Boss when he played was established.
Not
So I'm
savage.
gonna
He was very good.
I'm gonna tell you what they may do. I'm not a Heat fan, so I wouldn't mind them doing. We got a few minutes.
Are you leaving?
I have to get this out quick. Dwayne Wade gets 2 statues in Miami. One solo and one with the big 3. I can give Chris Bosh and LeBron James a trophy as well. So if you can find a way to do, because LeBron James is gonna warrant the retirement of his jersey queen ever. People are gonna think about him like that. They're gonna come up with
years.
He's gonna be old as fuck, right? Unfortunately, his number is number 6 for Miami Heat. That's already been retired from Bill Russell. Everywhere. So maybe they have number 6 retired twice. They have been losing, right?
And the other one's 23.
Only 2 numbers. It's possible that I don't know if LeBron James deserves his own trophy in Miami. 4 years. I don't know if Chris Bosh deserves it as well. It would be dope as fuck though to see all 3 of them. Like remember from that, actually very specifically from that interview that was sitting there. All 3 of them. Like maybe that I wouldn't mind that. And then you still find a way to give Dwayne Wade his own. It's like nah. Like we give you reasons so we can find a way to honor those 2 guys because in a weird way, I wouldn't give it to them separately. And I wouldn't mind them as a collective. And then like you know how WWE or some people do double roll and then Dwayne Wade is the first person to get 2 statues.
Wade is the Heat.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. And then he becomes the first person ever to get 2 statues outside of a place.
I think Wade is the third best shooting guard.
He's in the top 5. And I just don't know if he's 3 or not. But you're right. I'm not arguing. We just went off here.
My bad.
No. That was perfect timing because some shit to talk about. This is supposed to.
I don't know what another shooting guard I would put over D Wade.
It's not too many. No. When you're looking at it, there's not too many. Especially since at some point in time, eventually to split them, you're gonna have to split them by rings. And Wade got the 3 rings. Jason McVay don't got the rings. Allen Iverson don't got the rings. There's one dude that don't have the rings in his prime or brings enough period.
Jesus Shuttlesworth in particular.
I'm telling you, like
Jesus Shuttlesworth in particular was amazing.
I have 2 players based off of their overall skill set when they play that I would love to see them now.
Oh yeah, Ray would kill.
Right? Because I know that they would be bona fide. They're already Hall of Famers, but they would so crush this game. Ray Allen is my wing.
Absolutely.
She
would dominate because there's no bigs in it.
Like he's Joel Embiid, but nastier and a more consistent 3-point shot. And nastier.
Like mentality wise,
just dog. Like I used to feed my pit bull gunpowder in the 80s kind of dog. Like shit.
She was that guy.
Like no, he is. Those are my 2 guys. There's another guy, but those are my 2 guys. I know from my era. I'm like, damn, because Ray Allen already had the 3. Like people remember Ray when he got older. But by that time, he was a sniper. Like you don't remember, like Ray Allen could go through the lane and dunk on everybody at 6'5", straight through the lane, and take your whole entire team's soul. Now Dwayne, and he had good defense too. You know what? Dwayne Wade may get it. Like I said, it's tough. Because that made me now 3 and 4.
Obviously, Kobe
and Jordan is number 1. Yeah, Jordan and Kobe's 1 and 2. There's no difference.
It don't matter.
3, 4, and 5 are hard. It really is because it's hard.
I just want to put points in there. Are you saying guards?
Shooting guards.
Only shooting guards. Not point guards.
Two's only. And I don't remember this stat for Ray Allen. Not his on-ball defense, but that was great. His blocks. Dwayne Wade used to block some jump shots. Oh my God.
Wade the year. when, bro, we got Shaq. That weight is ridiculous.
That was incredible. I'm just trying to remember. See, I didn't focus like that back then watching Ray Allen. So I don't remember his on-ball defense and his
Oh, you're scared looking.
I know he was all about. Like, I remember everything else about him except for specifically.
I don't know if this game was as good as he
Like I know his on-ball defense is great. It's the
chase down blocks.
blocks. We didn't chase down blocks. We got on-ball blocks, jump shot blocks. You see the kind of blocks that Jordan got. You gonna take a jump shot and block in your jump shot. 6'4". I'm blocking your jump shot. Challenge you. You challenge me at the rim. I'm blocking your shot. Right? I'm defense. I'm coming there. I'm blocking you from the. Like that was Kobe, Jordan, Wade. I can't remember. So yeah, because of my memory, I may have to put Wade right there at the 3. But I'm gonna have to give Ray Allen a 4.
Yeah. Ray goes at 4.
And that's only because he has the rings to put it up.
Not even that, just no shooting guard is doing what they do.
See, I didn't have to put. I have to put Iverson at 5. I can't get my top.
Are we giving Iverson a 2?
Yeah.
Number 1.
His most effective was at the 2.
Oh, for sure.
His most Allen Iverson played 1 only because of his like.
And because of his team.
So we can call
needed to run the game.
So he was primary ball handler. But his best years and his best performances was always playing at the 2 off of the point guard.
Oh, yeah.
That's the reason why they were like, listen, we'd rather have Eric Snow to at least have a point guard. They used to be small. That was over there like Snow as a point guard. Fastest fucking shit.
Yeah, they were nice.
So yeah, but he's at the 2.
I feel like Westbrook should have played 2.
Well, Westbrook came into the league. Westbrook was a 2 in college.
He's a 2 at heart.
He was a 2 in college.
He should be a 2.
But remember how this NBA kind of started panning out. By the time Westbrook came into the league, you were talking about a lot of Africans.
I'm just saying, when he first came in, KD was on the Super.
So they started doing the combo guard. The NBA started doing a shift. Jamal Murray started like where if you were a small shooting guard, but you were dynamic, they were like,
run the point.
Yeah, I'm the point. Put the ball in your hand.
John Moran.
John was a point guard.
You think he's a pure point?
He's always been a point. Big Oladipo.
Big Oladipo.
Look, there's a lot of guys that
Devin Booker.
he takes ball handling. They don't put him at point. He's not. He does some kind, but he's not. They didn't shift him. Allen Iverson, but he was see. I like that shifted to shooting. He was a point in college. I think I shifted to shooting ball. Like Larry Brown realized you better off that. Derrick Rose was a point.
I think Derrick was a pure point.
Yeah, he was a point. He was a point in college. Westbrook, specifically, he was a shooting guard in college. They shifted. They put that ball in his hands. Like, okay, you're a dynamic guy, and you're just dynamic. And you put the ball in because you're 6'3". They didn't really value the undersized guard shit, or it wasn't like because we had seen too many. He's still in the league actually. God, I can't remember his name. It was a point. A small shooting though. He's playing for Houston.
Houston Rockets.
He's still playing for Houston right now. Actually, he's a vet. He's in his 30s, mid 30s.
Damn, he's a
shit. Small guy.
And I was like, I finally
No, like he doesn't play a lot of one, but he's a small.
he was a small shooting guard. So he's called a combo guard. You know what I mean? Basically, if you was small, he's a shooting guard. He's a combo guard. So you was a point, they called you a combo guard. They're like, oh, it's a small point guard that can shoot. A shooting guard. Like Joe Dumars was called combo guard. And then too. He was a 6'3" shooting guard. Fuck. Mom had a little dude, man. I feel like his name starts with an E. Even when his name, damn it. Eric Gordon.
Oh, Eric Gordon. Eric's kind of big.
You think of the other Gordon, the light-skinned dude in Orlando, the dunk contest. Eric Gordon's like 6'2", 6'3". Okay, yeah, not Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon is 6'2".
Gordon's like 6'2", 6'3". He's always been shooting guard. He's always been at the shooting guard position. Like you said, he was less valued in his game because of his today's game. He's perfect size. It's funny because
now we got what's his name? He's 6'8" point guard.
Hey, Josh!
Luka?
No.
Brooklyn? Ben Simmons?
Yeah, no. He's a 6'8" point guard.
Team.
Tall ass.
Magic?
He just came out. Magic breaks the mold.
Magic was that first one.
You had eyes in the back of the head.
6'8" guards. Oklahoma City. There wasn't any Edwards. Okay, so I'm thinking of big point guards. Oh!
I'm trying to right now, bro. I know we're trying to go.
Sure.
Yes, Charlotte.
Like the ball boy.
Bro, yes.
Come on, ball, something ball.
Bro, we're trying to go.
Melo's like 6.
You're like 6'6", 6'8". He's like 7.
He's a point guard.
Ben Simmons, 6'10" point guard.
I've been trying to
Can't shoot that good. But they realize I'm gonna put the ball in these dynamic guys' hands. The ball is of your height and have you 1 point. And it's be dynamic with the primary point he had. And then because one of the main jobs of the point guard is trying to get close defense. If you're a dynamic player, if you can't shoot up, but you're Ben Simmons, you can constantly just go to the lane, go to the right.
Gotta collapse.
Eventually, you're gonna collapse and then get 6, 7, 6, 8.
You got shooters.
You guys take it up? You guys leave it?
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you guys for playing. I appreciate the support.
We'll be back Wednesday.
All right, I'll be here. 500th episode, January 4th.
Okay.
I know we still recording here. You guys can see we done it. We've been bullshitting.